Good morning, folks. I'm Tassinix, and welcome back to Week 2, Round 2 of Season 38 3 vs 3 Grand Arena Championship for Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. Our opponent today is Insidious, the Hired Gun, a fellow, a fellow Maw member. Let's see. Big a boy, right? Pushing up on 12-5. All right? Datacrons, I'm glad you asked. He's pretty good on set 6, and he went long on our first conquest here for set 7. Let's go ahead and get the bot stuff up on screen. All right. So we did end up losing to Bones last round. Where we left you at the end of the stream, I'll show you the board if I remember. But basically, I wasn't able to clear his Ray in the back. I bungled it with Starkiller and didn't really have the appropriate tools to clean it. And then he had that Tusken team. And man, we tried a couple things, but just lacked the damage. The durability given to Dad Bod is incredible. And you need to get rid of him. But, man, you just have to come super correct against that team in threes. Anyway, he didn't clear my JMK in the back, but still had a sizable banner advantage at the end, so congrats to Bones. We are now at rank 70, fighting rank 74, 12 million to 12.5. Top 80 GP, my 2.94 to his 2.96, so pretty much the same. Nice. Zetas, my 273 to his 295. Omicrons, my 37 to his 39. Top 80 average speed, my 151 to his 141. That's kind of sizable. I like that. Mod analysis, plus 25s, my 120 to his 52. So, wow, what a crushing advantage there. 20 to 24s, my 245 to his 222. Plus 20s, my 365 to his 274. 15 to 19s were pretty much tied, 333 to 331. And then plus 15 is my 698 to 605. So we have a fairly sizable speed advantage here. TNT Payback. Hey, good morning to you. First time in the chat. What's good? Darth Timothy, good morning from Phoenix. Appreciate it. How's it going, Darth Timothy? Man, what's the temperature like in Phoenix today? I'm sure it's apocalyptic because, holy crap. That place, I picture the people there as just... just having like a hardened shell. Something to resist just the impervious heat. Sheepdog, good morning. Good to see you. All right, relic analysis. So here's where he starts to take an edge. My 1649 to his 1826. Relic 9s, my 37 to his 41. It's all right. It's close. Relic 8s, my 57 to his 64. Relic 7s, my 101 to his 135. All right. Datacrons. All right. So again, I don't spend money really on I don't spend money on Datacrons. So it will be generally the case that I have less. It's just a question of by how many times. I think our last opponent had something like 220 something total rerolls to my here I have 82. We are thankful that our opponent is just a little under double my total rerolls at 146. Level 9s, I have 21 to his 27. 6 to 8s, I have 7 to his 4. And 3 to 5s, I have 13 to his 2. So basically, he is one of those guys. Most anything he's taking up at all, he's going to take it straight to 9. And that makes sense. I did a similar strategy here for set 7. Matthias, 0311. Hi, Task. I can follow a few minutes. Have to watch the rest later. Good luck. Hey, appreciate you tuning in. Yeah, it's fantastic. I really appreciate the people that actually are making time to come on out and watch me while they're busy doing a whole bunch of other things. Really appreciate that. I sometimes get YouTube comments, DMs. I really appreciate it, guys. I really do. There are a lot of great content creators just for this game, and I really do appreciate it. All right, so he's kind of got me here on Datacrons and Relics, right? But I have a mod edge, so we'll see how that all comes out in the balance. Oh, I am a man of science. I have done a couple times here doing the prediction after I've shown you everything. I do want to do that here as we do this review phase. So I want to give that a try. So I'm going to start it now, and we'll run it here for the next 5 minutes. Gives a whole bunch of people the opportunity to get in. But we're going to say 4 or less, 5 or more is the threshold. Seems reasonable for 3s. Okay, so here's his GLs lined up. Not going to really comment too much. Feel free to stop the VOD if you wanted to look more in detail. Likewise here with the so-called key characters. Yeah, nothing really jumps too much out at me. And we're dead nuts even on the capital ships. So that's all right. Okay, let's go ahead and move over to the Omega Bot report. All right, so we can see that Insidious has variable, attack timing. So I really have no idea when he was going to go. Mod analysis, yeah, this bears out what we were talking about, right? I mean, pretty much here from what is that, 22 on, I have a pretty strong edge on mod, so huzzah! All right. Wow, GAC, Omicrons. All right, the guy's got a good handful. As a Maul player, it's not surprising. He also has a lot of TW Omicrons. Anything I don't have? He has Zorii. Zorii is incredibly dangerous. He also got Third Sister. Yeah, man. We had people in the very first run of this new light side territory battle miss. We had 9 miss, 12 miss, something like that. Enough that it was going to cost us this first unlock opportunity. So I am bumming. I'm going into week 3 without Third Sister. So wish me some luck. All right. Squad banner efficiency. So this is a big warning. This is danger. Danger, danger, danger. The vast majority of his attacks are 57. That's what that black means for offense. And then this gold bar shows that most of his opponents, as a proportion of their attacks, are getting 57s, but with less frequency. With what? About a third less frequency than he does. So he's very good at trading and staying up on banners. Clever, clever. MB Donos, good morning, Tess. Good luck this round, man. Looks to be a good one. They're all good ones, but yes, they're all unique challenges. We'll see what happens. We will see what happens. All right. Defenses here. So this is just based on last week. I pulled the report for just this week only. We see CLS, Sortie, Aphra. So he's a man about setting his Aphra. That's Aphra BT10000. Malgus. Now you'll notice that he doesn't have a separately partitioned DR team last week. So it was Malgus DR BSF. He set Maul Mandos, Sonostaros. I think that was without Hondo last week. Gas, Jabba, Savage, Malak team, presumably. Finn Zorii. People were dropping on that. People were also dropping on his CLS, his Sortie, and his Aphra. No small wonder there. Malgus once, Sana once. But this Finn is dangerous news, man. That Zorii thing is it is not a game. Qui-Gon, if you're unlucky or if you're underprepared, very dangerous. Okay. So, rarely JML, rarely Rey Swolo. Interesting, right? Likes to save most of the goods for offense. By zone, we could expect to see Malgus DRBSF, Maul Mandos, Gas Jabba, and Lord Vader. Highly probable. All right, offense for last week. Padme Ahsoka. This is just an amazing team. Starkiller, Slacker Watt. Yeah, Slacker Watt means he has a preference for. This is his Jabba counter. This is what he likes for Jabba, I think. He could also use it for other things. I guess Lord Vader would also work. Veers, C. Okay, Veers, yeah, that's Imperial Troopers. C. Kira. That's going to be Kira Hanchu, I think. Treya, JMK Cat, Grand Inquisitor, JKL, and then a variety of whatever else. Rey Swolo and JML here, represented twice, I will have you see. Likes his offensive goods. Now, I will note that when we look at the defense, you note how there's actually no fleet information. All last week, none of his opponents could have, complete the top zone and get back to fleet. So we can only judge what he's got by what he used on offense. So Executrix, Finalizer, Negotiator, and Profundity. So yeah, we will expect him to have probably the greatest of these. Profundity, Negotiator, and Executrix will be his probable offensive combo. If not Negotiator, then it would be Finalizer. Wow, but he also saves Malevolence too. So he likes to save the house. That's all right. Now, interestingly, you see this curve for his attacks. We start to see that right about the middle point here. Like 54, 55 is his average. Interesting. So he's generally striking around 55 or better. And then he's forcing his opponents clearly to do worse than this. It's dangerous stuff. JMK Cat gave him trouble. I believe that. All right, how we doing on the prediction? Is everything okay? Okay, looks like the prediction has closed. All right, you guys are going 4 or less. All right, guys. All right. Don't say you weren't informed. Don't say you weren't informed. I am being as straight up with you as I can possibly be. All right, let's move it back on over to the main scene. Let me see if this is all closed. All right, you said it all on 4 or less. I appreciate it. Emmett, 86, good luck. 69 for the winners. All right, and I see you rooted against me, Emmett. Somebody's got to take the over. I mean, it'd be crazy for somebody to not take the over, so I can't hate for that. Phil, hey, Tass, good luck today. Appreciate you. All right, let's see what we got ourselves into. Quick spoiler, guys. Hold on. I've been waiting for this. Hold on. Okay.
Get up, it's time to slam now. We got the real jam going down. Welcome to the Space Jam. Here's your chance, do your dance at the Space Jam. Alright.
He hasn't done fleets yet. However, all right, so he is absolutely Space Jammed on this one. 7 battles in, I don't think it's a draw. I don't think he's holding back to draw me out. I think that's a genuine jam. Now, he hasn't done fleets, as I said. So, he's waiting to see how I do, and then he'll decide how much risk he wants to take in terms of what the actual counter is, and how many reinforcements. So he's probably saved the whole house for offense, so he has the full suite of options. All right, my topside protecting fleet was GG B2 Droideka, Sortie BB8 R2. Oh, that's right. I don't have banners for you guys. I did have Primebot, but Insidious attacked after I went to sleep. I don't even know if it was all that late, honestly. Let me check. Because I went to sleep early last night. I was wiped. When did he start attacking? Actually, he only started attacking at like 11:30 last night. So yeah, I was out like by 10. I was just whacked. So yeah. But I have no idea to what these banners are. However, I'll just rattle off the numbers here real quick to kind of paint a picture of what went on, and you can kind of draw where we're going from here. So 64, 54, 1, 52, 54, then he got a 294, so that's a 34. That was his cleanup for that one drop up there. 56, 57, 51, 54, 36, let's see, 57, 2, 34, 29, and then 316 was finishing another one zone, so that was what, like a 56? Okay. All right. So, a smattering of scores and a few drops. So, yeah, he had one of those drops here on Sortie BB8R2. Jabba, Boushh, and Chrysanthemum didn't net us anything fancy. Neither did Qui-Gon, JK, Cam. But, I had the taste. the last couple of rounds I've been keeping Radis for offense, and we have this K2 Kron, and the K2 Kron isn't anything too crazy in itself. But yeah, I feel like I've squandered that team a couple times on offense, and I went back to my roots, put it back down, and here it is. It got a hold. So 2 holds on the top front wall. Fantastic. Dash, Vandor, L3, Sana, Hondo, Stormtrooper Han, Kira, Chewie, Han. No, sorry, wait, Stormtrooper Han. Yeah, Kira, Han, Chewie, DR, BSF, Savage, and then Malgus, Malak, Talon. And he had to 2-shot Malgus, Malak, Talon. So this, I don't know. He wasn't really doing a lot of risky stuff against this last week. Let me actually check that. What was he doing last week for Malgus when he encountered it? He used Sith Eternal. I doubt Sith Eternal would drop. Very much doubt that. So he took a risk then. He did something that he doesn't usually try. Yeah. Like, he'll get a 52, but he'll always win it with C. I wonder what he tried there. Anyway, he was able to get through. Was that a planned Space Jam or a random one? How do you mean a planned versus random? Like, did I have the song prepared because I knew about this situation? Yeah, no, I saw it on the phone this morning when I first woke up. The first thing I'll do, like when my alarm goes off on my phone, I'll grab it, I'll click the screen to clear it, and then I'll see if there's Discord notifications at the top, and I'll check if it's from PrimeBot, then I'm open and swag on my phone. Otherwise, I'll wait to get on my computer here. But yeah, no, I did see it first thing, and I was like, So let's look at that back zone in just a little more detail. We also set Gas Rex 5s. We did this because he likes to Hondo Malgus, right? If it isn't Malgus DR BSF, then he will. If it isn't like a strong comp, like one of the top comps of Malgus, then he will go ahead and try to Hondo that. So we tried to punish that because when he doesn't Hondo the Malgus, he will Hondo Gas. And so we thought we might punish that. No such luck. We set JML in the back. He did one-shot it. We've had a lot of opponents wipe on it. We'll cover the fourth team here in a second. We got Ray Swolo, IPD, and yeah, he one-shot that as well. And then you have CLS Chewpio, C3PO, the gods, just sitting out there. Took 4 attempts to clear. So he's done an actual very, very good job, considering how many drops. Like, 3s is incredibly... I assume maybe a couple of those were trying to pull a cooldown on something here with Grand Inquisitor. There's always a bit of that when you're trying to line things up so you can actually clear it, because you know that you're dealing with turn meter preload. The combination of them having the right cooldowns at the right time plus that, can't do. So at least I would say 3 of these. 3 of these are probably just cooldown rips. But yeah, I think he's well and truly wiped. Like, if he had very few, very little drops anywhere else, then I'd say, maybe he's just waiting me out. And if he ends up being able to clear this in the end, I'm telling you now, I will be surprised. But I think he is well and truly jammed up on this. So I do believe the goal is to clear today, which has been hard enough to do. Trust me, I haven't been doing great about it, but it is what it is. All right, so let's talk about offense. Yeah, right, Cal? Right, Cal? 7 battles, and he's not getting through, man. My Inquisitors are built well, I'm dealing without Reva here for week 3, and obviously here for the first couple of weeks of the next 5 season. But I will get her. And ooh, she's going to be nasty. But in the interim, Grand Inquisitor is doing all right. All right, top side, our opponent has Sortie. We'll cover the Datacrons when we come back to actually clear this wall. Sortie, T3, IG88, CLS Chewpio, C3PO, Dengar, Kuiil, IG11. This is not bad. It's like a B team for sure, but it's not a bad usage. And I do want to see what the Cron's about when we get there. Sana, Cara, and Stormtrooper Han, Finn Zorii, Resistance Zero Finn. Is what I'm telling you about. She dangerous. Lurking here. The Force is with you. You got this, says Call. All right, I appreciate it. All right, bottom side. Where the games begin. So, Malgus, HK, Malak. Now, I think this is probably set to maybe, like, draw you in thinking, come on in, Sith Trio this. It's fine. It's going to be fine. Everything's going to be fine. Also Fear. Also Armor Shred. Also Drain. Also cooldown, increase. And then you die. So, no, I don't think we'll be doing that. Maul Candy Bow. We should look at the crown while we're here. All right, so it is 20% turn meter, so we know that HK is going to throw his grenades. So this basic ability is not going to happen until his second turn, whatever. But then when he does, stuff happens. You've got target lock into breach, buff immunity. Breach is very bad. Buff immunity is also not great. And then, protection up, turn meter. Damages an enemy using a special ability, inflict fear. So that means that on the very first turn of the enemy team, he's going to throw those grenades. It's going to do damage with a special ability, and that's how your whole team gets feared if you're not careful. Some counters can endure that. Okay, Maul Candy Bow. So here's the thing. I was doing like Cara Nest for this. Do you guys think Nest without Cara can do it? Is there another lead that you might use instead? Or is it that you really need that stacking offense? Because what the leadership imparts is up to 30% offense to Nest for every time she's critting. She gets 10% under Kira lead, 10% stacking offense whenever there's you do a critical strike, up to 30. So 30% offense is definitely a lot to leave off the table. And if you saw the last time I did this, we finished with less than 30 seconds, and that was with Kira lead. I say that because this Maul is unusually spec'd. This is a speed health build. All right, now watch this. Huge. Just huge. Okay? Huge. 328 speed. And then just under 10k physical offense. It's an incredible mod set. The most impressive thing really is the survivability given. And you can see that by having this skew for protection, this set is what he will use on Maul generically, whether or not he's under Lord Vader. But this is set up to be super strong under Lord Vader, because all that proc is converted to health, and then Anguish gives so much offense. Very interesting mod set. You like the Bo-Katan Kryze in this game? Yeah. She's not a bad character. She's the thing that people were really disappointed about when she came out in this game is she's just kind of like a meh leader, which I guess is fine because plot-wise, at least in the show, she's been a fairly meh leader. So well-intentioned, I guess, but effective? All right, Lord Vader Royal Thrawn, and this is a 20% turn meter as well, so you know that Thrawn's going to pop out the gate. 28% defense, 31% protection, 71% crit damage, 6% offense. So, nasty stuff. DRBSF Savage. He did not set this last week. So, he is a clever enough opponent to, definitely try and shake things up going from week 1 to week 2 in anticipation of opponents, they're going to be scouting you. We're now like, I'm 70, he's 74, so we'll say top 100 sort of play. Definitely inside the top 100, and certainly for a good ways outside it. People are scouting you almost every match. Very few players do not. All right, so some crit chance, 34% defense, 37% crit avoidance, and then 68% crit damage. As Savage stacks up, that becomes increasingly burdensome. And then you've got Jabba, Chrysanth, and Boushh. Smuggler Kron on here. Whenever light side allies gain a buff, they recover 2% health and protection. So, when it comes time to actually get through her, we'll be, bursting probably. So, not a lot of health and protection will be recovered in real life. At the start of battle, smuggler allies gain retribution for 3 turns, which can't be dispelled. He's going to be like the third person we go after, so that's okay. I think we can safely wait it out. 8% health added, 126% resistance penetration. Special damage is from Jabba, I guess, himself. And then 145% armor is fantastic. 60% armor penetration is helpful to the others. Pretty nice. I lost your 6-year account, so you just rebought the Galactic Pack. Oh, no! No! I'm so sorry to hear that. You lost an account that you've been having for 6 years? Man, sorry to hear that. You just irretrievably lost your password or something, and they can't help you with it. Whoever it is, whoever the authorities are on this matter. Okay, so we're actually going to go ahead and restart this because we're not going to invite that bad juju on us. Okay, so what do you guys think about Nest for that Maul Mandos? Is there a substitute leader that you think can do reasonably well for us? Or, I mean, is it just going to be Bobo without Cara there? We could see what we might compensate for Crom-wise. There's also different scoundrel leads. We can take a look. We can consider. Because I'd really like to do Nest for them all. The alternative here would be like Veers Dark Piett, right? That would pretty much be the other thing that I would probably do. Because we can outrun. And I guess the other reasonable question is, how fast is she? So 252. Okay, calculator. So we know that she's going to get not 60, but only 40% turn meter. So 252 divided by 0.6 gives us a speed of 420. Now, we're not worried about Dark Trooper. Dark Trooper's getting 60% turn meter on a speed of 282. So he is for sure going first. The question is Piett also fast enough to be second? Because we have to have Piett be faster than Bo-Katan to be all right. So my Piett, let's check real quick. Where you at, old man? Where you at? Okay. So 373 under Veers lead. And how does the sequence of events go? So it would be Dark Trooper gets his first turn. We use his third ability to gain turn meter. You gain 10% per stack of Trooper on him. He has 4. So it will be 40%. And then because of Piett, he will also gain a stack of Emperor's Trap. So that is 10%. So the ability shares out 40% turn meter. And then the act of gaining Emperor's Trap triggers Veers lead to pass out another 10. So that's 50% turn meter handed out to 373, right? So divided by 0.5 is 746, certainly faster than Bo-Katan. At least that's how I think the math works. Somebody feel free to correct me. So if we're not satisfied with an idea that's using Nest, then we could think about it. All right, so we would have, what, speed and potency. We don't need that. I forget what his lead gives. Crit damage, 50%. Well, and crit chance. Okay, so bounty hunter allies, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so the rest of that's bounty hunter crap. So we could get 50% crit damage here. How high is her crit damage off the rip? Because I know we're stacking it. How long would it take us to actually have an appreciable amount of crit chance? 87. Okay. And she gains 30%. So she's gaining... So just being attacked, she's gaining 30%. So that's okay. Okay, the crit chance expires at the end of her next turn as well. Whenever an enemy loses a buff or debuff, Nest gains 2% crit damage and health steal stacking. So it isn't crit chance that she gets forever, but by being hit, she would. So we would have to have a decent amount of crit chance. And he did give it, right? It was in 10% crit chance. So it's 87 goes to 97. So, yeah, when she does get to attack, it feels like it's going to be a critical strike. Okay, so that's an option. Not going to probably miss Boba. We do have a... what is it? Radis counter that's Boushh, Dadbod, and Boba here. No, wait. No, that's Mando. Never mind. I'm good. All right. Dengar's kind of crap, right? For this situation. Hellsteel. Yeah, that's not the droid we're looking for. IG. Yeah, IG has something. What is it? Crit chance and inflict dot whenever they score a critical hit. Dot is whatever, I would say. I would describe it as whatever. Can't you log? Yeah, I went to jail and they confiscated your phone. Oh, well. I mean, yeah, it's like what a couple other people are saying here in the chat, man. Hopefully you could get like an emulator or talk to either Google, Apple, whoever supports your phone, get that helped. Also, offense up on that ability, 60% TM. Offense up, Quigmaster, on that offense up, it's a bit tricky. The offense up only applies to Imperial Remnant allies. Right? Imperial Remnant allies gain offense up. Alright? So... not Piett and not Veers. See? These are the only characters we have that are Imperial Remnant. Okay. So let's see here. No, it's okay, man. On this stream, I learned that. Like, not this literal one, but here in the course of play, thought I had that extra buff, that extra 10% you mentioned, but I didn't have that extra 10%. And then I was like, what? When I got, like, my back blown out. So, no hard feelings, man. Trust me. Been there. All right. So I think we might be able to do this with Boba. 50% crit damage off the rip with the extra crit chance. The only thing is, I mean, offense is offense. That's tough. So back to Scoundrels. I know we're spending a bunch of time on this, but the thing is, he has a few drops, and I've had this situation before where I've had this kind of margin, but because of a hastily thrown together plan, I ended up quickly running out of resources because, like I said, 3s is extraordinarily punishing for you to drop what you thought was going to be good, because if you thought it was going to be good, you put a decent value counter against it, and then it didn't work, and now you need to put something against it, and it might even be preloaded. So that starts to catastrophize very quickly. All right, the crit damage is quite meh. Physical damage is all right. Physical damage is all right. So 30% on 8K. So she would be fully stacked up under Nest or under Kira. She would be 10,400 offense. Okay. I just rounded her up to 8,000. That's what she would be. All right. Let's be anal. 7940 times 1.3. So 10,322. So the task would be, could we find a datacron that adds compensatory offense. So yeah, I mean, like, something like that right there. Now, we have a couple of these. I do have a Maul Mandos I need to use. The other Candy Cron that I typically use here is generally reserved for JMK. I anticipate his Aphra BT1000 on the back wall, and I ain't in the mood to mess with it. I'm planning on reserving JMK. So I do want to have a Scoundrel no revive, but I don't know that I necessarily need my very, very finest. They're going to go down pretty quickly when you can't revive anyone. And you can't gain turn meter because it's JMK. So if we were to sort out Scoundrel... So there, we have... This is the second... Yeah, this is okay. This Cron I've even set on defense with JMK before. So the stats are whatever. I mean, you don't need huge offense to make this work. We have the no revive, and then we would have all these stats. So I think we're going to be able to compensate. Which way do we want to go? We want to have the highest offense for Maul. We want to reserve the very finest for Maul. So this one adds more health. Do we want more health for Maul instead of the offense? We reserved it to go against his gas. He set gas last week, but it might be that he pulled it up, because what was it? When he set gas, where was it sitting? Gas was bottom front. So it is probable that he doesn't have gas on defense. Or he tucked it in the back. That's all right. So it shouldn't make that much a difference. We can take this one. We don't need to have the larger health. And the offense is huge. Maul won't miss. What is it? 1.5% offense? 2.5%? My bad. Okay, so this should give us the chops to cut through this. The Maul might be nasty, but here's the thing. The protection here is disadvantageous. This is going to make him hit a lot less hard because this prot isn't going to be converted to health because it's not under Lord Vader lead. So his anguish is going to be much smaller here. That's nice. Okay, I think we're going to do it. We're going to use a good Cron, and we're going to see if we can save Veers Dark Piett, because God knows we can use it. So Boba Nest. Did I use Boba last round for anything fancy? Last couple of rounds? I'm trying to think, am I going to miss him for anything? It doesn't appear so. I saved more for offense today than I typically do. So this feels pretty measured. You got to be so careful in threes if you're trying to like win. But, you know, here I am. I think I'm 2-2. So, all right, guys. Wish me luck. We know that we can troopers this if we need to pull out, but we're going to try and do it on the cheap. And go. Well, lordy. Oh, well, that's unfortunate for me, honestly. The thing is, we do kind of just have to kill you, but I don't really care. We need this to actually be on auto for a good while. And we need her to just completely destroy him. Stay focused on him. Only him all the time. While he has high health in this, like, it'll take a while. My brother. Boy, we are, like, going absolutely nowhere. Wow, all that for that? My man. My woman, specifically. Okay, I see you. Yes, that's what's good. Okay, we're trying to have some turn meter here. Well, it's okay. You're still going to go back to the boy. And that's the important part. We need to actually end up popping him first. The stacks will ramp me. Here's hoping. Kick the shit out of him. Okay? That one over there. Oh! Yeah, we're taking huge damage, though. That's dangerous stuff. Okay. Not the worst. Hey, now we're starting to make money. Get on back. That's going to be tough for you, friend. 2. Uh-oh. Now that's going to hurt. You can't do that. Ah. Okay. We might have used a hilariously overpowered Kron for this, but what we paid for with Kron, we saved Veers Dark Piett, so I can't be mad. Kick the shit out of him. All right, there it is. I had confidence the whole time. 54. That was fabulous. I was really sweating the loss of Kira because I put Kira down with Han Chewie, and that team's been good to me. I've been all right with that on defense so far. Okay, man, that feels fantastic. Let's see if we can wash that down with just getting completely blown out by Thrawn. Bounty hunters. Let's go with Fennec, Greef, and Mando. So what do we got? Yeah, that's true. Let's think about Kron. Scoundrel is good. We don't have Bounty Hunter. Got all those. Well, this is mostly dark side related, but this is probably not going to matter so much. There was a lot of crit damage on that team. Crit avoidance would be nice. We know that we already have... Oh, very interesting. A tank revive wasted, though. But the level 6 is really tempting. The defense is also quite nice. That defense is really good. The protection helps. We have protection on this team. I like this one. It's not necessarily claimed by anything else. Let's think real quick. Who's really spoiling for the tank revive? Boushh, but we're probably not going to end up using Boushh here. And Boushh, Dengar, Zam, or Dengar lead, Zam, Boushh, whatever. It's okay, but it's just okay. And I mean, depending on what an opponent puts down, you can have a pretty reasonable split. You can have Boushh, Greef. Actually, you could have like Boushh, Dadbod, Mando, and then like Fennec, Greef, Bam, Fennec, Greef, anything, I guess. Fennec, Greef, Zam, it depends on what you're fighting. But yeah, this seems to be very high win rate. The risk here is Mando just getting his back blown out real quick. We're hoping the fracture goes on Fennec. Otherwise, we sweat a bit, and then we see how it goes. Okay. What was with the Nest Kron? It just had super high offense on it. It was actually a Scoundrel Kron. Okay, so he gets the fracture. That is the not precisely ideal outcome. We come over here. We try and destroy him with the quickness. Yeah, it might not be a swift exercise. Okay, if we pull up the turn meter again, we get another shot at Thrawn, and I would very much like that. Okay, Mando is freed. It would be super, super, super dope to not have to hit Lord Vader with his retribution, but it's going to be like that, I think. Okay, all right, well, he dropped it anyway. Okay. We're doing all right. We're doing all right. How are we looking turn meter-ish wise? Yeah, absolutely fabulous. Let's go. Oh my god, the level 6 with the Scoundrel ability block is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Just sit your ass down and do nothing until you die. Let's see here. We have another move coming up. I don't think this basic would kill, but it feels like I should risk it. Otherwise, it would be good to apply this, but we still have time. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, I don't think we were going to get back to full, but this is the one. This is the droid we're looking for. Bye-bye. All right, 56. We will take a this. That Kron was ridiculous. Honestly, that wasn't planned. That was just, seeing what was there. What Kron did I use? It was a level 6 Scoundrel Kron. It had, it was a Hondo Kron. It was actually a level 9 Hondo Kron, but the level 6 was what made it important. It had like 80% defense on it, like 20-something% protection. So those were the stats that really mattered, I would say, that were very helpful. But the level 6 principally was like when a Scoundrel does an attack to somebody and no one else has ability block, they get ability blocked. So when it was down to just Lord Vader, he was just getting ability blocked, consecutively. It's just, that's okay. You can just keep thwacking at me and doing nothing as I just kick your face in. Yeah. 89% def, 23% pro. Yep. Man, worked out nice. All right, so no drops so far. Okay, all right, so we had our riskier bit. Now, we do have JMK saved, but, I mean, we've been doing pretty well with Aphra. We haven't had an Aphra drop yet. I think we're going to just stick to the script there. BT1, 000. Note that I don't have either of the Omicrons for the droids, the murder droids, so... Alright, now I want to make sure I choose the right one. So I have 2 of these Krons. It's another no revive. Man, do I have a mess of these things. That's the one I'm saving for JMK. So this one has the offense, right? 75% defense, 25% offense, 8% health, 30% protection. Really great balance of stats that I pretty much lucked into. I don't think I re-rolled stats on this one. Maybe I gave a roll because maybe if I have 8% health there, if I didn't try to roll that away, maybe there was something else that I did try to roll away and I was successful, and then health was too expensive to roll away. That's what I'm guessing. Because I can only re-roll with materials that I win from TW. I'm not paying money for Datacron stuff. Okay. So yeah, this is the Scoundrel no revive. That's been good to us. I see people with the bonus turn also being successful. So yeah, the people that drop this, I think, are either like lacking relics or they don't have either of those 2 level 6s on their Africron. You should re-roll that 6 to basic resets cooldown, you miscreant. I'll consider it, Northern, but I mean, I've been satisfied with this. This has not been punishing to me, and you can't tell me it's bad to have here. I mean, having confidence that when he dies, he's going to stay dead is great, Good luck for this round, says, it's Baby Patron from Banthas. Good to see you, man. That was a past opponent of ours here just last week, I believe. Beginning of last week. Aphra is good. Aphra has been doing well. All right, let's go ahead and get underway. We've definitely had some situations where 000 gets down to low health. I haven't actually had him die, therefore have not needed to revive him. Always summon the droid first. Don't be like Tass and dum-dum yourself with dum-dum moves. Maximum doubt. Ow. 4. It's okay. Hate myself. Just a little. The Retribution triggering Jabba would also trigger a blind, so I like to do the AoE here, but I am in fact going to just basic this time. Get that armor shred on old boy. Okay. Coming around real quick with Aphra. There's the second set of doubt. Take a seat. Okay, how are we coming along with that basic attack here, BT1? Because we are just getting pounded here by this guy. Like, how many... seriously, my dude. Okay, so note that the Retribution is off, AoE away. Burn him down. Kick the shit out of him. Alright, now you die and you stay dead. Hello. Hello there. Fatty, Bo Batty, Banana Fana, Faux Fatty, Me, My, Mo, Matty, Fatty. Ooh, sounds like we just had a follow. I'll check that here just after the fight. Appreciate you, though. Yeah, this is taking a little while. Makes you nervous, because you don't want him to ever be in a position to get his ultimate off. But I think we're very, very safe from that. All right, 55 will do. Everything according to how I have foreseen. Okay, oh, I missed a few follows. My bad. Off stream before we started, Module 00OODC followed me. Then we had here I Call X Drogoy followed 30 minutes ago, and Goody Press followed this minute. Appreciate all of you very much. So thank you very kindly. Yeah, just water, man, just water. Yeah. Don't have liquor right now. Drank that, man. I had that bottle of... this is why I don't usually buy... Like, I want a special occasion to buy bourbon because I like bourbon. And then when I have bourbon, I drink bourbon. And then when I drink bourbon, then I'm out of bourbon. And then here we are, out of bourbon. So, no, don't cash in the swig of liquor today because I don't actually have the liquor. But, oh, you meant W's. Okay. Yes, water. Okay. Sipping on just W's. I see. It was an attempt at slang, Ryan. That's on me for not interpreting. That is my bad. You're on that mimosa grind. Yeah, I believe that. It's a respectable hour. Okay. All right. So here's the thing. This DR BSF Sauvage. What have you guys been liking for that? So you got 20% turn meter, so we know that it's DR popping out. Here's what I'm saying. I was looking through swugga.gg, and I saw something fairly obscure. First of all, I don't like Wampa for this. Although, this is an offense-oriented Sauvage, but that actually probably further dissuades me. I don't know, though. He isn't super high health. What do you guys think? Under 100,000 health here at Relic 8. 50,000 prot. Good bit of added crit damage through the Kron here, it looks like. Whatever tenacity. 9 starting out at almost 9,100 physical, 72% crit chance. And then, whatever, 66% armor. Maybe Wampa can do this, but the offense stacking is going to be the threat, right? So he does physical, they do special. So defense would be the best mitigation against it if we were going to try Wampa. We can absolutely have Deathmark forced onto us if they ever puncture us and take us below half. So being able to backslap and recover is only good if we can then take another turn before they take any other turns, and we can get rid of Deathmark. Otherwise, we are piped. Yeah, Hondo is on defense, so I appreciate it, Ryan. I do. Now, we might overwork ourselves here, and this is probably what Zidius is counting on. All right, so right now I'm thinking the plan is C... what is it? See Daka Zombie here for Malgus. I think that's what I'm going to do. And then for DR BSF Sauvage, I saw only one of this in the data for last week. But hear me out. I guess I could check the last 3 Season 2 for inspiration. But it was Padme, Ahsoka, Mace for 54. But if we could do that, what a value buy, right? Now, we've already had one value buy, so maybe this is greedy. But if we were going to consider it, what would it look like? What would it look like, Crom-wise at all? What would it look like? So, the best mitigation for us would be defense. Barring that, it would be resistance. So, health we want, protection we want, defense we want. This level 6 is one that we have used with other teams, but this seems really good, right? Because I checked, I wanted to refresh myself on how courage works. So, it's doing bonus damage on top of whatever your attack is whenever it's used. So whenever it's consumed, you're doing whatever percentage extra bonus damage. Bonus damage is not true damage. Bonus damage, at least to my thinking, this is an assumption. I don't have this in writing from anybody. But bonus damage to my thinking means the same damage type as the attack to which it's coming from. Bonus on top of this damage. So that means it's physical. So that means having like this offense up and stuff on basic would be pretty crucial. That'd be pretty nasty. The 25% health is fantastic. 63% defense. Let's equip it and see what it actually adds in terms of mitigation. One battle, 100% of the time. Exactly, Hungus. I saw it. Exactly one attempt for last week. I freely admit that. Straight out the gate. All right, so we're pretty robust here. Only amounting to 65% armor. But what do we have for... Yeah, I mean, 41% resistance is okay. The other way to go, if it isn't going to be defense, I would really prefer it to be resistance. Because the big kapows of damage are going to be mostly out of DR. So that would pretty much be this cron. Whenever they gain tenacity up, so this is pretty much wasted here. I don't think we have a condition for that. 100% potency is nice for landing... well, it is a DR lead, so it doesn't... You don't really meaningfully do stuns or anything like that, but you can debuff them, so... Not ability block, though. The reason why this team would work at all is because you've got Mace there to chop down the max health on Savage. The question is if this actually matters. Because now resistance offers no mitigation to Savage. So it's like 60-something, 64-ish%, 65. So this is definitely better off. 40-something. So I think this is definitely better off going the other way if we were going to run this. The defense cron certainly seems like the way to do it. What do you guys think? Are you the proud owner of a Riva unlock? No, I'm not, man. I talked about that here just at the beginning of the stream. My guild missed like 9 to 12, I want to say, on that first one. And that doomed us from having it. I mean, we've been really good after that, getting everything that we can. But yeah, that doomed us from having it on the first unlock. So I won't have it here until the end of next TB, man. I'm bumming here for this third week of 3s and then the first couple weeks of 5s. You are four shards off of Riva. You're big mad. I would be mad too, man. No Mace squad bonus. Yeah, no. What was this? You pulled this up for last season. Yeah, people were using Star Killer for this. Thanks for the link there. Yeah, once. Let me check though. What was it's season 37, so you would want season 35 if you wanted to go to the last 3s. This team, this DRBSF Savage existed in pretty much the same way last season. So let's see if last season's extended Swugga.gg history gives us anything. People were like, Treya. That's what people were like. Treya. Do it. Sith Eternal. Do it. 48% win rate with Padme, Ayla, Gideon. I believe that. Padme, Ahsoka, Mace. 7 attempts seen last season. 28% win rate. All right. Now we're getting some honesty. This cron existed last season. So, okay. Hell with it then. Trio is 84% win rate. GLs are 90 plus. Wampa's 24. So that's Garbo. Here, let me move it on screen here for you. Got to be careful. Yeah, JMK, but I don't want to use JMK here. We need that. JML's on D. So, Lord Vader. We do have Lord Vader. It is an option. It is my inclination to not use Lord Vader against Savage, because you at 60 stacks don't really cut through him unless he's weakly built. Exclude GLs? Yeah, we can do that, for sure. For sure, for sure. But even so, like, Lord Vader just didn't feel right, you know? So we're looking at the scene counts. People aren't succeeding where they try to do jank stuff. Yeah, man. Yeah, it gets pretty narrow outside of the GLs, man. It's pretty lean, man. Now, this was last season, so that's what I'm saying. Maybe trio is the right answer. We were... What was it? What did I have reserved? 2. Hold on. Let me see here. Where did I reserve trio? For his Savage Malak Talon. And it's a Malgus Malak, right? Malgus Malak. Okay. Sith Trio then. Let's investigate win rate for last season on that. %78 win rate. What's the trick to that? If they beat down your Scion, well, let's see how this goes. So DR would get to go first. Unless you were deliberately working to be faster, probably BSF next. So it's insanity into fear. I feel like I have the stats to pull this off. I feel like I really do. Let's go for it. Treya Scion Nihilus. So, high offense spec. Defense would also be a pretty good idea here. Health is not punished by anything that I'm worried about. This one we know we need when we want to use Maul. It is reserved. This we could use, but we were saying that this is reserved for JMK. So neither of these. This one was the one we were thinking about for Padme, and this one would actually be fairly incredible, right? We don't get a free tank revive. That's the only downside. So I guess we would be kind of skewing in search for that, yeah? The evasion's pretty good. Now we're really wandering into the weeds, though. Defense. How many banners did he get on me? Oh, Lord Ryan. Yeah, for those of you who are, trickling in as your comfortable Saturday morning progresses into the afternoon, Insidious put up a 12-11, but hasn't attempted fleets yet. So we have, we've got Executor, Negotiator, Malevolence back here for him. So he probably has the goods to deal with it. We can assume that he'll get close to max banners there, right? But I truly think our man is just completely jammed here on Grand Inquisitor, because he had a number of other drops on squads. I think he is truly without the required material. And yeah. So I think we just need to clear. Yep, Sortie got him. Radis got him. Did all right. Padme Grandmaster Gideon for science. There's mad science and then there's suicide, my dude. Quig, you isolated Savage, then Treya lightsabers made Revan disappear. Did it last night with similar relics. Yeah. What kind of level 3 did you run on that Quigmaster? Did you go with the tank revive? Because that's what my gut's telling me. It's like, man, you got to be having the tank revive. Because if Scion does get focused the way we would prefer, then we would like him to come back when he dies. Plus, we're going to have to deal with Traya getting death marked, yeah? So, if not health, then defense. And we're still coming back to you, are we? Alright, tank revive. Ooh, 42% defense. 8% prot. It would be better if it were health. What other tank revives we got? Talk to me, talk to me, talk to me, Goose. What are you? This is one of the Krons. No. Show me droid. Yeah, there's 3 of them. Okay. So this is the one that is reserved for Imperial troopers. You got this one. So it's crit avoidance, which we like. Offense, which is okay. And tank revive. What we lack here is mitigation. And Savage is modded such that whether or not he crits, his hits are going to be sizable. But we do know that this is an option for us. So we sorted by defense, right? And this one gives us quite a bit. Compared to, what was this? 3% offense, 28% crit avoidance. And then, this feels like the right move then. Okay. Traya, Scion, Nihilus, and Dance. Okay. Thank you for the debuffs. And also the cooldown pushback. We can't forget that. Always good times. Always good times. Good things. Good things. Good things. Basic, yep. We be taking lumps out here. It's the business, the family business. Okay, that's fine. Do what you gon' do. Okay, so we're still just jammed up on this dick. Fear Part 2, Electric Boogaloo, the circling. Okay, we've got this. Is it possible to get a sweep? Okay, if we can land some pain, then we can get some focus over that away, which would be fantastic. We could just basic here, but it feels like the right move just to be cautious and do the cooldown increase. Because, man, I am just super not a huge fan of being just chain wrecked here. Yeah, see, this sucks. I mean, we just gotta pop you. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the way that was going, but at least we have that dealt with. Nobody has pain, so it's just basic. Fear, Part 3. Aha! Aha! Okay. All right, so for the record, we have never been able to isolate. There's no need to do this. Yeah, there's no need. Okay. Perhaps before the end of the game, she will be able to do something other than basic, but at this rate, I'm going with probably Gnaw. Goodbye. Yeah. I remember something like this happening before. We still have this off of us. It's okay. Doink. Yeah, you fearing is just entirely unwelcome, my dude. Why do you hit him, though? You have the pain. You gonna finish her? Oh, you were so close, my dude. We had it. Greatness was upon us. We were on the cusp. And now we're just gonna get encircled. Possibly until the end of time. Because we keep getting chain shocked. Well, we took a risk and now we pay for it. Do we get a meaningful turn back here? Not really. We haven't been killed yet. It does cycle the AoE, but to what end? Is there any advantageous way to finish out this fight right now? Well, it is good that you are hitting him, but it is bad that we're just getting consecutively feared to shit. Yep, you can stop all that. Yeah, alright, well, alright, well. Tales of turns never taken. Yeah. Circle of Doom. So we gotta do this. And then we can go for this. That was a pretty savage hit. I liked that. Do you think you could do more of that? Less of the getting chain shit on, though. More of the big hits. Just asking for a friend. Okay. Go on. Go on. Such a nice young man. Do we get chain feared? Yeah, we got chain feared. Damn, so close. All right. Let it time out. I mean, it's whatever. After Revan does fear. I think he did just do fear. Then it was like... I don't know. I forget what his last move was. I'd have to see. Let me pull it up. Tassinix, that's me. Where's my channel? Show the videos. There we go. This one. Thank you. Okay. So, alright, there's a weird jaw jacking about that. Alright, here we are in the fight. How does the fight end exactly? Okay, almost there. Almost caught up. Okay, he did end the fight on fear, so we'll say it was all part of the plan. That's what we're gonna go with. So yeah, what's super cheap to deal with this? I guess the Padme thing? Can't go too cheap. It is, after all, DR. I would feel better about using Padme here than almost anything else. We would definitely want Mace for the pre-taunt, and yeah. So Padme, Ahsoka, Mace. I think I'm pretty cool with this. If it is... Do we have GK, by the way? Do I have GK? I guess we would want to go the defense route here as well. Boy, that is a nice cron to use. But I guess it gives us the goods. Okay, yeah, we have GK. So we got Padme... Oh, sorry, we got JMK, Cat, GK. So I'm not worried about shorting Mace away from JMK. Any reason this wouldn't work? I think we're good here. Alright. There is some fear risk. But there is only one man. Let's see how it goes. Okay. Not really a pre-taunt, reactive taunt, but it'll do. Okay. Can't actually gain buffs right now. And we won't do damage. We'll do 50% more damage. This could be a kill shot with her having the 10 stacks. That's the reason I'm considering using it, because we're not going to gain the prod up. That's the real bummer here. But I think it's worth it. Just, yeah, okay. Yeah, we didn't do any damage of substance. And now we're going to be out 2 teams. Just withdraw. Okay, enough with the games, I guess. We have to use something more serious. That is a shame. Well, you'd want something to soak up... Well, it's not a fear, though. Because of Deathmark, it's so dangerous to do something with Night Sisters. And we have an incentive to keep trying to use weaker teams right now. We're already 2 drops in, so no more banners to be lost just from banner bleed. Yeah, it was sad. It was sad, Call. I'm not thrilled, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Geos? Cleans up DRBSF. It's the Savage that makes it dangerous. What if I chose in the filter DRBSF set, and that would be like the weakest of the comps? See what fought it, and see what does well. Sure, yeah, Wampa would do it. Wampa would do it. I think Wampa would confidently do it. Man, that crown would have been great to have had for Wampa then. Oh. Yeah, Starkiller, JKR, Lord Vader, to be sure, without Savage there, yeah. Well, it all depends on how much we're wanting to pay to get through. Am I feeling like being final about it, or I feel like trying to keep chipping away? Interesting. JKL Ahsoka Mace, not that we can do it now, but two attempts last week, 100% win rate, 53 banners. Rather nice. Rather nice. Person with no fear. Can we explore that? Can we explore that thought real quick? Jedi. So we would not... So, wait a minute. Where was I planning on using JKR? JKR was for something. I know I had it penned in for a reason. For the Finn. So Finn Zorii, I was thinking I could go with JKR or Lord Vader. The Lord Vader thing seems kind of whack because Zorii can dispel everybody. I mean, I guess at a certain point it wouldn't matter, but I don't know. Anyway, JKL's kind of interesting here. But what was that option at the top? Yeah, it was Wampa. DR, yeah, DR would have a field day here with Imperial troopers. I would like to see this. These are not... So JKR we don't need. We can do JKR Grandmaster Bastila to kill a great variety of things. JKL here feels good, especially without fear. So do we run it with Old Ben, knowing that we don't have the fear? Well, the thing is, if we don't bring in a pre-taunt, well, what's going to happen? So he's going to lightning. We know that JKL can't be feared. But what's going to happen is Bastila is going to use fear, I think. I think we can do this, though. Crit damage. Crit damage seems like the right move. Crit damage or offense. Whoo! Okay. So 25% added crit damage there. Let's see what we got offense-wise. We know that one's right there at the top. 9% offense, a bit of crit damage. Defense, health, it's whatever. Defense, health. Offense, protection is good. It's whatever. Another tank revive we'd be wasting. Crit avoidance is meh. Tank revive is win. What about these crons out here? When they gain a buff, 2% health and protection. Now we're talking about something. 93% armor penetration. The tenacity is acceptable. The potency is good. I kind of like this one so far. This won't matter. And I liked the armor penetration better on this one. Tenacity's okay. Resistance would be better. Yeah, armor doesn't matter for that type of damage. Yeah, you're looking kind of attractive here, friend. How are you? This will be our insurance then. The alternative would be Wampa. Wampa Wampa would be pretty secure here. Wampa could... I wouldn't want Wampa to take out... When I'm looking at what I wrote down for topside, the Zorii. Let's... what was Zoree's cron? I guess we have to come clean about that real quick. Because this shapes the plan so much now, what we use here. Got to be real careful when you're dropping stuff. Target lock. So inflict target lock, which can't be resisted to a random enemy that does not have it. Whenever a droid ally uses a basic against an enemy with target lock, they recover 10% health and 5% turn meter. Okay, so that in itself isn't dangerous to us with Wampa. What does IG do, though? IG has an interaction with target lock. Yeah, okay, so he's recovering health. I don't give a shit. Okay. Against target lock. So he gains offense and then evasion, which doesn't matter against Wampa Slap because it can't be evaded. Target... While IG-88 is active, target locked enemies can't recover health or protection. That is of interest. To target enemy, well, this won't ever land because there isn't a tenacity down on this team, and this won't pay out. So it's really about that. And then what is this ability block? Inflict target lock. Yeah, but that won't work because of the check. So okay. So that could be dangerous. That could be dangerous. How does that threaten us? We can't heal. We can't gain protection. That doesn't mean that we can't gain protection up. That means that our slap would still work. It's not a buff immunity. It's not quite that good, right? Can't recover health or protection. So we can't be healed. What's the plan for CLS? Something big. Something nasty. What the hell did I even have written down? Like Iden. I think I had Iden reserved for it here. Certainly not Wampa, I'll tell you that. JKL, Hoda, Old Ben could also fight CLS, though. Probably be rough go. But it would work. It could work. Maybe we do want to save our Jedi. And the thing about doing Wampa there... Let's think about it while we do this one. So, C, Night Sisters, Daka Zombie. I have one that's health that's got like that neat health steal evasion thing. I like this one, man. Let me think about it. Can't really gain, but the speed up is also really good here. It's pretty helpful. Which way do I want to cut it? I guess the 15% health seems smart. Best odds to everybody. All right, let's go. Yeah, this speed up one, I don't think I would miss almost anywhere else, so I'm okay with that. Let's have at it. Iden Death Range. Iden Death Range. The thing is that if you don't have the offense to just like kill CLS before he's able to get, out of the stun and start taking turns, you're going to have a bad time. Bad time. Okay, so he can do, HK can do whatever he wants. Let him run amok. Come on and slam. And welcome to the jam. Okay, we'll just basic here. Get our speed up rolling. Oh yeah, that's good stuff. I guess they're just going to work on him for a minute. And we're just going to chill. It's not very nice at all. The prod up seems reasonable here. Koi. No prot for you. Well, that wasn't very nice at all. That was ungentlemanly, some might say. Yeah, we're just gonna pound through you old style, I think. Are we done with this? Man, I love that extra tenacity I put onto C's mods. It's good. Oh, I could have done the middle there to help Daka. This will help Daka a little bit. We'll take it. We'll take it. We don't need to do the prot for her sake at this point. I guess we could. There's no harm. We got plenty of time. Yeah, she can't gain the prot because of the doubt. That's fair. That there is fair. Transform thusly. Do that. Do this. Alright. Topped her off. Finish the job. 54 will do. Okay. We all decide where to take our risks. So 54. 1 plus. What was our first attempt there on DR? It was trio. Nihilus. Okay, so we got one banner. Let's comment it up. 1 drop. Killed Sav, but then Death Mark quickly got Traya killed. We were then locked down and looped and lapped. Yeah, that's about it. Don't get fancy on it. Okay. So, Wampa here would work. What did opponents do against that Traya team? Or that Zorii team of his last week? Boss Greef Mando. I believe that. That seems fair. We already used the core of that ourselves. Ah, yeah, he had an opponent fumble on that, and then he quit. Fair. Ooh, he tried to do Padme, and then that did not pan out. Yeah, you gotta be right about that. I feel like Wampa would work there, so I'm reluctant. What else is gonna work then? It needs to be something with a pre-taunt at this point. Geos? Geos here? Geos? Sunfac is better for spreading out the health. Soldier has an assist call. Soldier's probably better for the situation. We'd want to go with a 20%. We'd want to have, well, I don't know. Armor penetration is going to be the new set, so it won't be a 20%. Right, exactly. What about just critical damage, if not offense? So this one, 25% crit damage, only a smidge of offense. How brawny is that Kron? It's a bit of defense, a lot of crit, big chunk of crit avoidance. That's pretty serious stuff, honestly. How much are you dealing with crit chance wise, my dude? 112. Yeah, I feel like your odds are still pretty good. But then you're also going to have CBM in the mix. So, that's true. It doesn't seem so good. I don't like it. What were we looking at for Darth Revan options? Yeah, JKL was one. And we just blew Padme. That feels bad, but it's only a B team. we had 2 people fail with that JKL composition. That exact one. JKL Old Ben. JKL Hoda, 56 banners. 56 banners, just the 2 of them. 1 done last week, 100%. He fought a CLS with the old, good old L9, level 9 Chewpio Cron this morning. Nute with Dash Chewie Han and a level 6 Smuggler Cron with a 35% bonus damage on Stun Stagger. That I believe. Opened on Chewpio and he died immediately. Interesting. Yeah, I believe it. You want a Wampa here. I guess. That leaves us Jedi. So be it. Resistance. Light side. Defense. Yeah, that's the one that we typically save for Star Killer. He'll steal up, evasion up. We don't need the big gain stats. The health steal up is kind of nice. Special ability, gain evasion up, health steal up, and health up. That seems like it's pretty good. Crit damage and defense are an unusual marriage of stats, and it's pretty good for this situation, honestly. All right, let's have it then. Get this show back on the road. Let's see what we got in the back wall here. Man, it's already 1 o'clock. Holy crap. All right, I see you. Okay. None of that's appreciated, by the way. Oh, yeah. That'll do. Just fine. No, we'll do this. For reasons related to that, yeah. Yeah. All right, so, yeah. We had every confidence that this would work. We could have used this on the second go, but we thought we were going to be cute with Padme. So, Padme plus Wampa. So that's 1 plus 0 plus 27. All right, so that's 1 3-shot for us. How taxed are we for the back? My man went hard. My man saved the goods. Okay, so dig that. Dig that. He didn't set Aphra, but he did set JMK. Interesting. Interesting. So that means he got his Aphra up to spec for this week. Probably used it against Jabba, so Slacker was elsewhere. Interesting. All right, well, I guess I can scratch off my estimate of seeing Aphra back there. JMK Cat GK. It's pretty fun. Qui-Gon Jinn JK Cam. Okay, we came prepared for him setting that. A man after my own heart. That's Nute Jango B1, and hopefully we just don't get our backs blown out. Let's see. Ray Swolo Nest. Yeah, this is the same comp that I dropped to last round. No, not last round, a couple rounds ago. It's given. I've just had my struggle using that, but I'm still gonna go in with Star Killer. I need just more practice using Star Killer in 3s against Ray. You know, I think the guys that actually run a couple accounts here that are competitive GAC streamers earn themselves a pretty sizable advantage being able to have all that extra practice. Okay, so there's his Radis. Radis Jin K2. That I do need to pull a plan for. Now I know I could use Bad Batch, but I think I wanted to use that for Sana already. So Radis Jin K2. Talk to me about it, friendo, my endo. JKR, Bastila, Grandmaster, 84% win rate for 56 banners. That is probably the droid we're looking for. Anything with a better scene rate looking stronger? Gas. I mean, of course, Sith Trio, but, I mean, whatever. It is what it is. Looks like JKR is the answer here for us. Yeah, looks like it is JKR. Okay, so JKR, Grandmaster Bastila, and in the absolute worst case scenario, we would have hopefully Radis down and then time out so that, you know, Jin couldn't revive him, and then we just clean it up. So we still have room for a couple 2-shots, but not to be dropping a ton. Ooh, yeah, no, I did this before. This is deceptive. Somebody did, wow, really? 100% win rate? Maul Armor and Canderous for 55 banners. No kidding, buddy. No kidding. No fooling? So that has to be predicated on you... No, because they gain turn meter and stuff. Like, I remember getting deleted when I tried that before, so I am disinclined from the cutesy stuff. What's highest win rate with JKR? Sort that out. Give that to you here on the desktop. Jolie Cam. I mean, I could see that. Grandmaster Cam. No Cam. Stop talking about Cam. Okay, Grandmaster Hoda. I can see that. So, Hoda. Okay, more scene count here with Bastila. That's interesting. I wonder if that means they got legwork out of the revive. Yeah, JKR, Bastila, Hoda. JKL. Does JKL significantly help the win rate? Depending on who you put them with. So not with Hoda, that's for sure. Bastila. Grandmaster is nice. Cam is best. Cam and Mace. Mace we already wasted. Interestingly, I note that I don't need GK, I think, right? Let's go back. It's okay. One fight I had to do 3 attempts.
Ugh.
But only one. I think that's a situation. How fast is this? 373. Same speed as mine. So, not really relevant then. Treat it like it's faster. Use Jedi Knight Guardian on offense, which is exactly what we'll do. So we don't need GK there. So we have something like JKL Hoda GK and JKR Grandmaster Bastila, 2 separate Jedi teams. GG could be a problem. GG Nute Droidica. Yeah, man after my own heart. I mean, I use that team. I like that team. He's got blind. He doesn't have Tarlog. When a droid damages and nobody else has it. So, if it's like a Mon Mothma scenario, that would mean that Cara would be blinded all the time. Boy, they would have a whole bunch of health there. It's pretty nasty. Okay, so we'll figure out GG here real quick. But I think we're resolved to do some kind of JKR. GG. Magna Droidica. Here, we'll put this back. Let you guys look on. Droidica. Yeah, Bad Batch is stressed. Mon Mothma. See, I think that might be the way. I think we pen that in for now. Mon Mothma, Cara, Katarn. Okay. Now we were prudent in saving Imperial troopers, so no regrets. Yes, Bastila, JKL, JKR. Almost 57 banners. I'm going to put that as a secondary, because hot damn. Now, Bastila, JKL, JKR. Now, that would mean that Grandmaster and I guess Hoda would go kind of unused, but I think we could all live with that if it was a 57. I will note that Iden is an option. Iden is pretty cool. Down, Iden, range, storm. I like that. I like that. Thank you, thank you. Darling wife brought me more coffee. What else? What else? What else? Lord Vader. So yeah, we can think about how to creatively assign him. Slacker, we were prudent to save. So Slacker could trivialize this, could trivialize any number of things. I'll tell you what, it's definitely feeling like Slacker might be going towards CLS, because if we're thinking about using Iden down here, like to deal with anything, yeah, that's going to be probably necessary. Sortie, we can't, we did want a Wampa. I mean, JKR also works really well against Sortie, because chopping down the max health. Grandmaster Bastil is good there. Dengar Kuiil IG-11. I feel like we've got, like, Dengar Kuiil IG-11 feels like there's a real cheap answer. That feels like a JKL Hoda sort of thing. So GG, blah, 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 blah. Okay, trio. People were doing, people like, oh, okay. Well, there's not much sample size because there's not a lot of people setting it, which I guess adds some layer of genius. Let's do it like this then. Search by the last 3 seasons, see if we might get a little more data. Go back to season 35, Dengar, and Kuiil. IG-11, yep, remove the filter. IG-11, okay. So, RJT, BB-8R2, JKR, of course. Yeah, I mean, that could maybe be our designate for Imperial Troopers, Veers Dark Piett. Certainly we would be faster. We would just run amok on them. That seems fair. We don't have to overthink that one. Sortie Crown we didn't have last go-around, so there isn't a lot of value looking at Sortie from last season. But there is value looking now. So it was IG and T3. Bad Batch is getting used a lot for that. GG. Yep, Padme, Ahsoka, Mace. Assholes. I wish I had it, though. I'm jelly now. We do have this. We have Shock Echo Arc. This, I guess, could work in a pinch. Iden. Yeah, I remember this, though. This gets hairy. This gets hairy. This gets short on time towards the end. Doing Iden versus Sortie. Oh, I believe this. Night Sisters, but we don't have that option. Ah, yes, Maul. We do have a customer for Maul. Maul Candy Bow. That's just as well. So CLS, that could be like Slacker, Hux, and what? Faust. So it looks like we are covered. It looks like we are covered. I don't even think we have Iden planned for use anywhere officially yet. Just as a backup for, like, maybe doing Radis, if JKR somehow shits the bed on us. Okay. So what matters is how few fights we can drop from here, because that's what Xidius is waiting for at this point. Xidius is waiting to see how I do on the rest of the squads before he attempts the rest of Fleet. Divinian, thanks so much, man. Appreciate you. Mr. Davy Jones. Let's see. Glad you could catch the show and get some more views. Really appreciate it, man. Really do. Yeah, Wampa did great for us. Wedgley could work. Yeah, maybe. All right. let's go ahead and take a quick break. It has been a bit of a haul. I think I started around 11:30, so shit, we're already 2 hours into this and got a wall. We still have a bit of a saga ahead. Fortunately, the situation still looks pretty favorable. Let's see how it goes. Catch you guys in just a couple minutes. Gonna go refill the coffee and such. Be just a moment. All right. We're coming back. My daughter is just like shaking the door off of its hinges, looking for an opportunity to get in. Because she wants to be a camera hog. Catastrophic underscore V2 just gave me a follow. Appreciate it. Mangelo96 with a follow. Thank you both very kindly. Thank you. Wow, we got 60 folks in here. Thank you so much for being around. All right. Oh, shit. Did I actually restart it? I don't think I did. My bad. It's my bad. Sorry, guys. Hate to keep you waiting. Okay. So where are we for drops? 2 drops, right? 2 drops. 2 drops. Brilliant Randy. How's the board looking on your side? Defense-wise, I think the task is to clear, and we are probably okay. Yeah. Unless the guy is like doing the greatest meta move of all time. Like the greatest like meta like brain gaming you maximum. I'm pretty sure that given that he's had some drops elsewhere, he can't clear this Inquisitor team. But if he did stack this up to make me think all I had to do was clear, and then he saves something that for sure is going to clear Grand Inquisitor, trying to troll me on the efficiency, dude, it would be the ultimate brain play if he pulled it off. Like, if that was actually what was going to go on. So, let's see how the next couple of fights go. Let's go ahead and do Starkiller. This one has been just jacking me up as of late. Specifically, I've been jacking it up as of late. That's probably the more appropriate way to describe it. Where's your boy? Okay, now we need to talk about Kron. Usually go with crit damage. This one's pretty damn good. But the 20% is wasteful. This is a sign, this is a sign, this is not needed. We go with this one because I like the level 3. The level 3 is very effective. It doesn't give us a ton of extra stats. That's kind of the downside. I wish it gave protection. If we sorted protection, would I have a super duper option? Turns out this is the best we're going to get. So 12.5% protection will help, because EP is just absolutely loaded with it. All right. So, what do we want to do? Oh, Infinum! Hey, let's hope this isn't the case. Hey, Infinum, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Thanks for stopping in, man. Good afternoon. Yeah, I'm sure you're going to get started sooner or later. Boy, and I think I stream a long time in Infinum. You really put in the hours. All right, let's see if I can't screw this up. Okay. So, I mean, principally, it'd be really great to stun you. Okay. This stuff. Okay. Well, that's not good. Oh, yeah, because she's got the crit immunity now. Ooh, boy, do we have a trouble coming up. Yeah, so we got to do this Dispel here, because we've got to be critting her and getting that inspiration off. Okay, if I think she would Whirlwind here if I hit her. I want her to do another Lifeblood. So I'm going to hit him instead. And hope to God, yeah. Okay, so then her next turn, I think... Is it possible to maybe get her to die? I don't think so. She does still have... Yeah, she's got damage immunity with inspiration. It's very, very dangerous. Very dangerous. Might as well hit you. Nothing gained here. What happens if you die? If you die, you'll come back, but you can't die while she's above half. She's below half, however. Isn't that interesting? I mean, we have nothing to lose in the trying. Yeah, welcome back to the show, friend. Now by doing this, we'd end up feeding a bunch of turn meter, but it kind of just be like that at this point. We're probably expecting to lose you, boy. There it is. Just the backslap does it, man. Just the backslap. This is how I did myself last time, I think. Damn. Damn. So they're not likely to survive. You can loop her into ult. Yeah, Ben ain't coming back. Okay, so the good news is we're here, but there's nothing to be gained right now by trying to ult. Yes, it is good that Ben is gone. I will freely grant you that, friend. That makes a lot of sense. I guess no benefit to hitting her any further. Might as well. And, man, the wrong one died. Okay, so what we would probably want then is to have her try and lifeblood herself down and time it out. That's kind of our best case. Might as well stun this one. You being able to do anything isn't really advantageous to me. Likewise. Yeah, exactly. Right, without any debuffs is highly dangerous. And then she finished with the health down. Okay, so, I mean, Okay, so here, let's comment it up. The thing is that, one drop. My temptation is always to stun Swolo, but it's important for MaraJ to use third first so that when/if crit immunity is triggered on her, we could immediately dispel with her second. By doing the reverse, we are stuck feeding her turn meter until SK's first turn, by which time she has gained a ton of mastery. So that is a issue. That is a mistake I've made a couple of times now. I've really got to watch for that. That's very dangerous stuff. So I will say JKR or Lord Vader. So that means Lord Vader looks like it's assigned to Finn. So the question is there a reasonable path for us to just blitz this thing down with Geos, something of the kind? Stagger and stun. That could be dangerous. This is a dangerous team. But do we have a case here for Geos? Like, what's our cleanup? How are we going to pop that one? And while we're talking about that, let's go ahead and set up for JMK. I don't want to lose too much time just idly talking. Now, we were talking about saving GK. The simple fact is it doesn't matter which tank you bring, because it's either you kill their tank first, then they kill your tank, or vice versa. So on offense especially, if you're doing a JMK mirror, I like to bring like Jedi Knight Guardian because you would literally never use it anywhere else. So, alright, we got that. We take this badass. No, wait. It was this one that we're taking because we got to save that Maul Candy Crumb. It yet has a purpose. 20% is actually decent versus Rey if EP is the weakest because you can shock Rey before she moves, so no crit immunity. That's pretty fair. I think the 20% would probably give it to EP. I'd have to check. Because EP's a pretty brawny lad. He's Relic 8 and she's Relic 7, so. But that is one way to work around it too. Alright. Let's see how this goes. We're taking the quick ult just to make sure that we delete Cat. I don't want to have any issues. Unless for some reason we end up getting a whole ton of assists. I mean, if we won... No, that won't matter. So this is fine. Let's roll. What we can't do is take too long. So if we're going to go about it for the short ult, there's no reason to hit him. The reset is... That can actually wait. We just need to be mindful of the time. So you're cool. Yeah. Okay, now we reset you. Gain the TM from that. You go boy. Okay, so here's the part where I could pass another turn back and try and go for the long ult. But I don't think that works really well for me. Let's just go ahead and trade this. Take the short. Man, it does feel pretty close though, doesn't it? You know what? Let's do it in the interest of time. I think we got the time on our side. And that might have been a mistake. What happens from here? So much depends. Oop, there's the tier 1 ult. Okay, so it would be basically right after this we would have the tier 2 ult, right? Yeah. Let's go ahead and do it. We're already committed this far. Nice dodge. Very nice dodge, friend. Okay, let's do it. We got 3.5 minutes to do the dream, the impossible dream. Okay. Cat, please. Thank you. Bye-bye. Okay, you guys, well, yeah, I mean, that attack was always going to miss, but whatever. Kick the shit out of him is the name of the game. That's fine. Okay, probably not best considered to do it that way, but it's alright. Question is, can we actually, okay, there we go. Thank you for actually hitting. Means a lot. Ah, there's the damage. That's the droid we're looking for. Well, bye-bye. Man, where's my savior? There it is. Trolling me out here, JMK. Yeah, no regrets about the long ult, honestly. 53 will do. Anticipated outcome. So we got 1+. Got Swolo. At least we got Swolo. That really does help our chances quite a bit. MaraJ can shock too. So that's the thing. Yeah, I mean, it's more likely that the shock lands. If you got TM or tenacity down. But I mean, it's fair point, Jabba. Very fair point, Jabba. What do you think about raid cleanups in 3 vs 3? Yeah, interested in any and all. Good opinions. We did set it up such that she is at half, so she'll do a basic before she starts doing lifeblood and such. It does suck that Nest is there, but if we end up needing to clean up a lone Nest, I will live with that. What's the cron setup here? Out of curiosity. Resistance pen, potency, resistance, 61% armor pen, and 93% armor. While whenever light side allies gain tenacity up, they gain prod up. I don't believe tenacity up is featured, so this is a stat stick with armor and armor penetration principally. We would likely want armor penetration ourselves. We're going to go with Separatist. Nute, Jango, B1. First time doing it this season, so it's fun to dust it off. They are scoundrels. No. Scoundrel, you're just a droid. Droid's going to be taking a lot of turns. Very fast droid. I think he's faster than he's ever been right now. 314, 99% potency. Almost 11.1k damage. My man. What are we thinking here? So crit damage is bump. Armor pen. Okay. Might not need you elsewhere. Tenacity, potency, resistance pen. None of these offer anything that matters. The other way to think about this would be armor. Mitigation would be a reasonable strategy. Armor penetration. Stagger stun. Well, this won't do anything. But L3 is on defense. That's set down with a dash cron with a Vandor cron on it. Droid ability block is nice. That's fair. I do believe we have such a thing. No, I think I used it earlier, actually. To really good effect. Blind is here. Maybe we can say blind is good. Crit damage helps Jango a good bit, I'd say. The 1% offense ain't bad either. What do you say? Blind or stat stick? Stat stick seems safer. And honestly, the armor penetration ain't bad. Exactly. Yeah. On the other hand, 20% turn meter ain't terrible, because that means that that is actually kind of slick, right? Because the 20% turn meter means that we would for sure be faster with B1, which means that we would be able to get foresight off of at least Anakin. So I think this is the way. This enhances your odds better than mitigation, I think. Just taking foresight off is pretty hot. So what do you think? I think we're going to go with that. I think blind's the way. The offense and the crit damage is great for Jango. So, yeah. I think that's what we're going to do. Because I can always find a good use for armor somewhere. There will be another use for armor. Alright, let's run it. This is a Relic 9, by the way. Relic 9 JKA. We've seen that a couple of times now, haven't we? Okay. Hi. Just do this for funsies. Blah, blah, eh? Okay, so the thing is, I think we want to put this on you. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we want to just do this. Okay. That's right. You do the rocket here, and then we focus him down. Okay. We push his cooldowns back, I believe. Here. We fire sweep here. No, we could basic. Basic would be pretty potent. That feels like the right move, boyos. Yeah. So this should be killer. Perfect. Okay, so we could do the fire, but he's going to stance and take it off here in a heartbeat. We could basic, which would double tap. Oh, man. Yeah. Man, that is... So we could try and fill up Nute and then hope that Jango's next turn tops him off, but I can't take the risk that Jango gets blown out for any reason. Yeah. Okay, fine. Okay, hey, hot dodge, my dude. Oh, that's right, it wasn't even a dodge. He's blinded. All right. Fill him up. Hey, are we set up or what? He is going to counter us. It would be better if this was a one-shot hit. Probably not going to happen. We only have one stack of the thing, but... So, if that's the case, why not just do the fire sweep and let him take some burn damage? Hey, yeah, more of that. He's already got the extortion on him, so let's just do the call the assist and we finish off for 57? Man. Fabulous. All right. While it's in season, that blind is hot. That was hot. I rather enjoyed myself. Yes, sir. Yeah, the blind could save us banners down the road too, but I don't think I really have a lot in the way of droids at this point. But you know, I mean, it's not unfair. Now I know I have in the past used my Mothma against Raddus to some great risk. Stun stagger. You don't really have a stun or a stagger, so that's good. Lots of health recovery, so that means very. You're not going to try to Mon Mothma this. They're going to gain buffs. They're going to regain health. You don't have the chops to take that down. Tons and tons of armor here. Beware using something underpowered. Thank you. Yes, thank you, Randy. Appreciate that. Okay. So, Raddus might be something of a problem a little later on. I want to make sure that we're okay up top right now. We haven't looked at top in a minute. Sortie. We had an idea for that. That was going to be Maul Candy Bow, but... Yeah, because we were going to slacker the CLS, right? But where does Mon Mothma go if that's the case? You can't Mon Mothma Raddus. If you slacker... If you JKR the Raddus and something goes bad, then you got a real damn problem. CLS, Chewpio, C-3PO. I'm going to see if there's anything inspired from last week, but I doubt it. Oh! Have yourselves a look. 343 seen. 81% win rate, 55 banners. Ooh la la. Oh man. JKL isn't even assigned on the map right now, guys. This is the kind of risk we can still take to, afford to take. Because if we freed up Slacker from here, okay, whatever. Thank you, Pills. Chef's kiss on that new team with the Blind Cron for 57. I mean, I wasn't, I really wasn't even thinking about how awesome it would be later in the fight for the banner restoration. But wow, I mean, yeah, that delivered. If for any reason JKL goes sideways on us, we would just want to pull out for turn meter's sake. But otherwise, we would be okay, right? So if we did this, we know that Hoda is going to be, definitely faster than either of these. Because my Hoda is with the quickness. 335. All right. And then Old Ben would be otherwise unspoken for. Team does physical damage. You'd want armor. We have armor penetration, tenacity to help us resist all of the nasty debuffs they do. Our own recovery. It's all coming together. It's all coming together. Ooh, even the opportunity exists if I were so inclined to use GK, right? Because we didn't use GK with JMK. Oh, so fancy. All right. Sort win rate. Is there something that's better win rate? Well, I mean, that's seems interesting. Yeah, show me only the things with Hoda, because this intuitively makes sense. Okay, GK. Yeah, you. So win rate's 100. How high was it with Old Ben? It's 81. With GK, it's 100. And that kind of makes sense, right? You're going to have frequent critical strikes on your team. His taunt's going to be coming back. All this tenacity that we're stacking on here. Guys, I think we've got a recipe. Let's test this. It doesn't even seem all that crazy risky, right? Because we've got... We seem to have the team to spare. And we have history from last week, saying that there's some merit to this madness. Hey, Borky, just raided in with a party of 5. Hey, we are slugging it out in here. Thank you so much for raiding in. How's it going? How did GAC wrap up for you? Man, we are not moving quickly, I'll say that. But we are moving. All right, let's have at it here. Yeah, this is gonna be hot. I feel it. We've got so much offense. The armor pen's going to be good. The only risk I'm really seeing is timeout, right? Like, yeah, we're going to get blinded periodically, but All right, well, let's see how it go. What's going on, Borky? So let's hear it. Let's hear how it goes, or how it went, rather. Okay, so the idea would still be to just clown Luke, right? So their speed's nullified now. Don't need to do the nasty here, because he's going to do Dispel and stuff in a bit. We can save our Dispel for a future occasion. This seems prudent. Get that right on out. We're still going to have this for one more turn, are we not? So that means that there's good reason to just keep the party moving. Okay. We'll take the turn meter move. Yep, nice. We're just slapping the translation off with counters, so just fabulous. He's going to Dispel here in a moment, so otherwise I would cleanse this off, but we're just about to be blinded ourselves, so no reason to invite trouble. There's the blind that we were speaking on. There's the slap we were hoping for. Okay. Yeah, so CLS is at his most dangerous right now. Can't gain buffs because of confusion. But you can gain the health and the prot, and that will do. Oh, that is patently unwelcome, sir. Patently unwelcome. Okay, now we're starting to get ripped for real stuff, real damage. The next Jedi to go will set us free. Alright. Do it, GK. You guys are going to get wiped. If we do this, then you would be called... just wipe him. Yes. Yes. Glorious. Glory to you and your house. Whoo! Stun? Into Dispel? Into... Ooh, we're so close to huge heal. So close to huge heal. We can't actually hit him, but it would be super, super hot to... Yeah. Can we do it? This is a big hit. That's fine, but we still want him to have Jedi's Will anyway. Aha! Full health? All right. You know what? Full health is good enough. Kick the shit out of him. Yep. All right, so I've been searching for my Super CLS, and here's the thing. I've been looking for a Super CLS solution. The biggest and most dangerous CLSs out there are going to feature both a Relic 9 CLS and a Chewpio. Look out for it. It's coming. It's coming. I don't know how well this works against that, but it seemed like we had time on our side. Maybe the extra damage would have maybe killed Hoda. Tough to say. But, wow. 56 on what is arguably one of the most powerful teams on deck. We're into it. JKL, Hoda, GK. And the GK was the GK choice was actually pretty clutch. I like that a lot. I don't know how much I would have liked this without GK. Because that assist, I mean, the assists at the right time, the dispel at the right time, that feels good. That feels like the right move. All right. This one we were gonna bad batch. Hey, yeah, so we got Slacker now to go after Finn Zorii, stuff like that. Sana, what are you gonna do? So you got the buff recovery, stagger stun, okay. Yeah. And then the cooldown increase. So armor and then armor penetration. Tons of armor penetration. In the ideal sense, they will not be getting turned. So should be okay. Potency is always recommended. Zorikron. Yeah, this is a Zorikron. Whenever light side allies gain tenacity up, this is actually realistic, but I think tenacity up comes from Omega. So not such a big deal. Armor is nice. Tenacity is nice. Potency is extraordinarily welcome. Always. So this fits super well. Hunter Echo Tech. Yeah, this should be straightforward. Let's roll it. Roll that beautiful Bane footage. Okay, dispels. Dispels, feed turn meter to tech. Tech goes. Okay. So our turn meter is such that there's no need to do the swap right here. We can do this move to do the damage, gain the buffs. And now we would ideally look to kick the shit out of her. So here's the thing. If we can burst her down, that's kind of the whole kit. What? What's up? It's going well. It's going well. It's going well. What are you doing?
Bothering you.
Okay. That's fair.
Fucking around. Why not?
Just basic here. Okay. 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 We can still just basic because the turn meter's so high on Echo. There's not a lot gained. Yeah, this feels right. Basic. You don't have any stupid thing that's gonna punish me, so... And it's the dispel comes from him throwing the bomb. Okay, chuck this. Good, good, good. Turn meter's high. Turn meter's very high. Oh, okay. Well, see, that feels like a waste. We're just gonna basic. Well, you know what? Okay. You sure showed me. Son of a bitch. Okay, so the question is, can we top off for max here before the end? I feel like we've got that in the bag. Yeah, we should be okay. If we call here, I don't think that does it. So, might as well just basic. There, that's what we were looking for. The chop is great for restoring banners. This is great for restoring banners. Okay. Now she's done here. Do this. And a basic onto a dodge. And then double tap. 1, 2. Got him. Alright, a 56 and a 57. Good, 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 good. Dengar Kuiil IG-11. So that's where the Veers Dark Piett is coming home to roost. droid. We go for our other droid. What you got? What you got? This one is the one. Yes. So yeah, 5.5% offense, bit of health and protection, and then 20% turn meter with the target lock and debuff immunity breach. I do enjoy that a lot. Bounty Hunter should wreck Zorii, by the way. Yeah, I mean, I already used Fennec, Greef, Mando to take out, what you call it, Lord Vader. So that's already out of the way. I mean, we do have Boushh, but we have, like, remnants. Like, we have Boushh, Dadbod, Zam, something like that, like the B-est of B teams. What's our situation here? So, we would want to just crush Dengar, I guess. Well, we have the pre-taunt to deal with, so that means that we're going to end up crushing through him. We won't be dispelled. The alternative would be... How fast are you, by the way? What's your situation, friendo? 335. All right, you're pretty quick. Not super fast, but pretty quick. Are you sneak faster or some shit? No, you're not. All right, 280 will be fine. Okay. Man, I'm watching you. Okay. Before I pull the trigger on this is what I assigned. Yeah. This is the right move. All right. We'll just see how it goes. We'll play it how it goes. I feel like we want to play it pretty regular, though, because we're going to need all of the extra buffs and whatnot. Okay. 1 and a 2. Yes. Yeah. Yes. So then you get to pop off. You get to throw. You get to do all this stuff. If we did the swipe, you would be able to mass assist into Kuiil. So it's like, if I didn't want to have the extra stack of Emperor's Trap and the offense up for Piett himself to do assists, yeah, nah. We're gonna take advantage of the fact that we have that Kron and boom, target lock and debuff immunity breach. We just gotta basic that, man. And we're going to end up taking a little bit of lumps here. Now, we could go ahead and do the Dispel here as well. Turns out we had the turn meter to lap like that. But it still feels right to try and make a kill. Yeah. Yeah, he is actually being healed a good bit, but I still feel good. Still feel good about this. Come on. I believe in you, and I know that together we can do great things. Come on now. It's still going to be another basic. He's going to throw out a bunch of shit. That's going to strip turn meter off of us. It's getting dangerous now. We no longer have offense up. We're low on stacks of Emperor's Trap. Okay. Now he's getting pretty low. Okay, well, it's not that bad yet. Basic here. What's your situation, Piett? You're going to do another call, which isn't going to do that much for me. Do we go for the Dispel at this point and try and go after Kuiil? No, that still doesn't feel right. I feel like we're still stuck trying to make this work. Come on. Hey, that's a little bit of mercy there, friend. Don't die on me, okay? Okay, so here, we're going to have an offense up going for us into another basic. Come on, buddy. You were almost there, my dude. We were on the verge of greatness. Okay, so we finally went with the Dispel, but to what end? We don't have the ability to do the Grand Slam. Of course, we're stuck. That freed us just for a moment. Just for a moment, we are freed. It only makes sense to go after the target we've been trying to kill. This is as good as it's gonna get. Boy, did we just fill up his shit. Oh, is that bad? Oh, now you give me the third attack. We could have been done with this asshole 10 minutes ago. You're killing me, Smalls. The energy that I'm getting off of you is that you're not really like the team player that we're looking for in this organization. You know, that's kind of how I feel at this point, if I'm being honest with you. We're almost like at the turn in your jersey point of the show. Look at this shit. Are you kidding me? It happened again. Again. Give it to me, or we're just about done. Give me the extra basic, you son of a bitch. Okay. All right. If we have to clean this up, so damn well be it. Okay. Never mind. It looks like we have Snowball's chance in hell. We're going to save this middle for this moment right here. For gaining a... Otherwise, gain a stack back. Let's go ahead and do that then. We'll use the turn meter gain. No... Yes? Turn meter gain? 30... It's 30%, and it's an offense up, so that felt like the right move. We end up losing some turn meter there into a basic. We're still saving the goods. We end up getting stunned. No stun. Okay, all part of the plan. It was genius. Anyone who tells you otherwise is a damned liar. Ha ha! No, but for real, by the absolute skin of my ass. That sucked. That really sucked. Oh, should have just advantaged. Maybe. That was, boy, was that a mess. Kill Kuiil so he stops gaining protection. The problem is trying to go after Kuiil, man, because I don't know, maybe going after Kuiil was the right move, but I remember in the past going after Kuiil when IG-11 was still alive ended up being a fool's errand. Indeed, Hungus, it was lucky, and I will take it. We can't always have bad luck, you know. Can't always. All right, so that turned out pretty favorably. So we have this Zorii business. Yeah. Okay, Slacker's there for that. So what we need to strategize here is exactly how we're going after this. I think that Lord Vader Maul might be the ticket to dealing with Rey, which means that we consume both Lord Vader and Maul. Are we actually able to afford that kind of luxurious plan? Radis could... Let's see. Maul was assigned for sortie. JKR could be used for sortie. And then we could do Iden for Radis. But that could be bad. Radis Jin K2. We already looked that up, but let me double check what I remember. Radis Jin K2... Unsort, show me scenes. Yeah, JKR is a really high win rate. No wonders there. Oh. No. We don't have that option. RJT, Qui-Gon, Yeah. Maul Candy Armor for 100% win rate on Radis. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. Wow. That is crazy. Well, hey, little star. How are you? How is Daddy's little star? Are you happy? Yeah, she loves seeing me in my hat. What's up, Sinfrio? That was the best match of this season. Long live Dark Trooper. He is a god. He is a god. Let none doubt. Let none doubt. Okay, the real key to the kingdom here is what we choose to clean this up with. What's up?
How much longer do you have?
Why?
Because I like being in here as well.
You can be in here. You can be in here. You can be in here. Well, she can be around, I guess. I've been at this a while.
But very vocal, and that you are supposed to be the star of the
It's
show.
true. She is very vocal, but I think the viewers are going to be okay unless she cries. Makes us stink about it. The alternative would be Slacker here. So a Slacker team?
You didn't actually answer me, you know.
Maybe another 40 minutes.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's going to be a while yet.
No.
I can feel it in my bones. Hello, little one. All right. Give me another answer for sortie, then. No, wait. Let's look up Rey. Real quick. Assume that there's no Swolo. Show me something with no Swolo. Yeah, they're all going to have Swolo because nobody's doing something like that unless you don't have Swolo. In which case... Okay. So, sure, we can do something like that. Okay. So, it doesn't really matter. So, Slacker could do it. Slacker Hux crew, 37%. Holy shit. 80% win rate with Daka Zombie. Okay. Red crew, 75%. Can we just sort by win rate? What is it? Armor crew. Oh, you gotta go with all that then, do you? Armor crew. How does that gonna work for us? She's gonna do basic into lifeblood into execute. Because the lifeblood would take her back under. And it's the act of going under that would trigger the ability to execute. So that's when crew would die. Nest wouldn't be able to inflict enough damage to give us a third stack of armor. If we screwed that up for any reason, we would just be absolutely cooked, though. I don't know, man. Alright, drop Slacker. Tell me about Lord Vader. Lord Vader Maul, yeah, 100%. Yeah. So Lord Vader's 100% at this point. Lord Vader without Swolo looks like it should be 100% regardless. So that means that we could still pull this off with Maul separated. Can you show me scene count for this? With Maul. Or sorry, with Thrawn. 49 banners. But that, well, that's in the third case. 100%. Yeah. So with Maul and Royal, 100%. 100% with Maul there. 100% in that case for lower banners. So we're dealing with no Swolo in any case. It's only Nest. What is there to be concerned about? There is... Alright. I think we're going to Lord Vader her. So the question is whether or not we use Maul. To answer that, I need to double check my sortie, which means I'm going to need to double check... my sortie counter, which means I'm going to need to double check what I'm going to do after that. So... yeah, the Radis was to see how good Iden was. Shock Echo Arc. Interesting. T3 here. Let's put up the desktop so y'all can see. Let's see here. So yeah, this shock thing interests me, but it looks like it's a crappy win rate, so yeah. Oh, how very interesting you are. Darth Vader, Thrawn, Gideon. Let's think about that here for just a moment. 20% turn meter would probably have Vader going first. We would be mercilessing. How fast are the fastest among you, droids? What's our speed situation? I'm smelling a cheap, something on the cheap. Talk to me. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, Relic 9, 121,000. I don't know about all that. I mean, I guess with lockdown on deck, with Thrawn there, I guess it makes sense. Okay. But back to this. Iden, yeah, no, 50%, that's Garbo. We're not doing anything like that. Really? RJT BB8R2, what are the dependencies for that? So we can't gain health and protection there because of the locked target lock thing. We do have Dispel, though. Ray can Dispel. We would have Foresight to take advantage of. There's no BB8 to force taunt. Really? 3 attempts seen. I think we could do it. Oh no, we have BB-8R2 down. Okay. Well, cute idea. Really? Bam Kuiil IG-11. I'm pretty sure I actually do have that. Now, if we really got something there, I would be oh so interested to know. Unlikely to be needed elsewhere. Valuable if we can keep the better options. So 988, we have really strong Kuiil IG-11. Scoundrel would be ideal. What do we got? This is reserved for Maul. Whenever a Scoundrel ally defeats an enemy, they take a bonus turn. Yeah, decent stats. So let's see what this kicks up Bam to these days. This should be fun. Let's see. All right. So 176,000 life total, 279 speed. Mwah! 13.1k. And that's only with about 800 damage added. He's a bigger boy. Oh boy. That is fantastic. All right. And that's before everything rolls in from Kuiil. And Kuiil's handing out a good bit of stuff out here. All right. Health, some potency. Good chunk of offense. 700. Or, I don't know. It's even... I forget, I think it's an even bigger proportion that gets shared. Let's try this out. Here's the problem that I see. So we would have the shock going for us. That's pretty cool. That'll help us later on. I was going to say, what happens when we can't do a whole ton of stacks to her, right? Duck stabs like this is bam-tastic. All right, well, let's see how it goes, man. I don't think I'll miss this Kron or this team, so let's try it. Let's try it. Okay, big hits, big hits. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba. Yeah, no shit. Oh man, that ability block is no bueno. So the thing is, putting you like this gets you under stealth. But we don't care. You being on fire, though, is probably pretty good for me. Okay. And go. Da-da-da-da. Holy shit. So the one bad part here, I guess, is who's going to die? We can try to nuke the VIP, but I don't think it worked that way. Do we try to nuke her directly? No, she's got 5 stacks of prod up. Do we try to nuke him? So it's the sides. It's the sides that we would try to do. It doesn't matter, though, right? Let's go after you. You're weaker. Oh. Okay. So, man, do I worry about the wrong shit, yeah? I feel like we want to save this. No, we'll have plenty of time. You know what? We're doing okay on time, man. Let's just... Can you get through the killing of this guy? If you would, kindly. That's true. Spare parts means he is coming back. You are not lying. Do we still have a minute yet on the... yeah, we do. Yeah, so we wanted to do it that way. Okay, I do see you like that. Maybe the move goes on you now, and we try and blow you up. Because now you can't gain any fancy shit. On the other hand, now I just leave you open, but you won't be open once this happens. Still, we'll take the risk. Okay. And then 8 stacks of this. Well, let's see. Well, it's sizable. It's sizable. What we'd want to be able to do is set it up such that... we don't need to heal here. We don't need the foresight just yet. Not right yet. Go for the stun again. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. Keep that going. That's the energy we're looking for. Swipe. Get another dot there. Still another dot. More fire. Add fire. Okay. Run the clock out, boys. All right, boys. Give them the business. Okay. Digging it. Slap. Okay. What did the 5 fingers say to the face? Slap. Okay, so there's the taunt. We'll just wait one more rotation then. Stun him. Okay. Yeah. Think a 56. We'll take a 56. Okay, 56 will do. 56 will do. Wow, so clean. Wow. When's the last time you've seen Bam Kuiil IG-11 be, like, actually really good in 3s? Because it's kind of like you're worried about how many stacks you're going to get. Like, we were lucky there that they had already put so many debuffs on us, which meant IG-11 dispelled all that off us, reflected it onto them. Then he did his middle after we'd already gone into poop stance, which is why we got so many stacks right off the rip. That's a fairly uncommon circumstance. I guess, if you choose to go against teams that do a ton of debuffs before you get turns, but then most people have their Kuiil fast so that you get to go first. So, I don't know, man. We'll count our blessings. Wow, what a value buy. And we set a fairly decent defense, too. Wow. Man, that was good. Yeah, exactly, Infinitum. Yes, I knew I had to target Zorii. Yeah, I mean, we were going to end up dealing with a chain problem. Okay, so super duper hot. We know that we have a for sure path through Zorii, or through that dick. We have to think about these ones now. The Radis counter was going to be JKR. Okay, Jedi. JKR, Grandmaster Bastila. It is big and bad. We're fast. Speed up would be pretty slick, but I think that's a Darksider benefit. Plus, we're pretty tapped on Lightsider stuff. What do we got here? This is useful to us. The armor penetrate. Oh, did I choose Katarn? I don't want Katarn. I gotta fix that. So this really won't get any value, and it's resistance penetration. Aha, that is pretty nice. And the resistance itself is good. There's a good bit of special damage on this team. There is merit to this one. But please, let us put Bastila in here. So this is a fairly high win rate, right? What are our options? So we have Lord Vader Maul proper now to clean up the remains of that ray if we're so inclined. GG Magna, Droidica, we're going to do Mon Mothma for that. And then, okay. Do we want to do that one right now? Yeah, let's do that one right now, because if for any reason something goes south with that, then we would be needing to change the plan. Is it wise to rush right now? Hold on. So I think that Slacker becomes our solution to Finn Zorii now, right? So we'll do something like Slacker, Hux, Crew, something of that kind. There is that Dispel going on, and Faust will get Dispelled quickly, but we have extra assist power going on if we brought in Faust. I'll think about it. I'll pen in Faust for now. So that means that Radis, yeah, we need this JKR thing to work. So that means that this has to work. Okay, I mean, we've got our plan. Katarn, Cara. Light side wise speaking, what light sider teams do we have left to use? So it really, this one is just fine for our purpose. Armor would be better, but we'll be okay. We'll be okay. If she's... that ain't Basti unless Basti now identifies as a rebel fighter these days. If she's American, why not? All right, Farragon, good to see you. Welcome. Yes, thank you for the catch, brilliant Randy. I appreciate it. No tank is bad for Sortie. You're right about that, man. Sortie without BB-8 or L3, that's it seems pretty vulnerable. All right, let's see if this one goes to plan. We're going to use the Dispel that we would be able to take advantage of. We'll see how it goes. We know that we have to control Droidica. Okay, so, holy shit, you are fast. Holy shit, you are really fast. How are you faster than Kyle Katarn? Holy shit, you are fast. Hey, that's the real good one to land. Because now you can't counter, and now I can go right after Droideka. Save it. Oh man, but Mom Mothma herself took an enormous amount of damage. What's the probability that we finish this with super high banners? Probably not that grand, but we can give it a go. Try and milk this a little bit. That's fine. Let him do all that. Go ahead and chuck this. Sap turn meter. Never a terrible choice. Gotta do what you gotta do. Hit him. Mom Mothma's restoring very little, but we get to have our defense pen from our stage 2 dude coming up. Okay, so you just did that. Alright. Mom Mothma's gonna definitely survive the big hit to come. Yeah. Ooh, the timing of this is actually... Ooh, did you see that? So we're gonna actually lose Cara Dune here, I think. The timing is good for this. Pow. Okay. 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 Whew. Okay. We got to be careful. I'm feeling like we got to use the big heal move now. Yeah. For a couple reasons. I mean, this guy needs to go bye-bye, but also, yeah. Yeah. We need the time here just to build some health back up onto Mom Mothma herself. We could go for this. The big bonk. Feels like a poor way to end it out, banners-wise. But I guess we're fairly protected if we go that way. His turn meter's high. He looks like he's next to go. But we would get offense up before the kapow. Yeah, and this is an okay move. Yeah, this is an okay move. I ain't sweating it too bad. The health. I mean, the healing can only help. Sap the turn meter just a little bit. And then just in time for kapow. 56. Dig that. Dig that. All right. We are having a wealth of options now. Okay. So yeah, we were going to do JKR here. We're assured that we have the margin to play around with this. Offense-wise... Right, we would still be reserving this for... If we were going to use Lord Vader Maul... If we're going to use Lord Vader Maul... We don't need the very best Kron, but why should we underestimate it? Why be imprudent? Take something that'll crush it. Take this. This seems like the stats would get the best use. The 3's whatever at this point. How does this need to be played? What are you gaining? Health, tenacity, resistance, pen, and armor. The armor we are advantaged against. As far as Dispel goes, we have Bastila Shan's stun. And that's about it. We'd be able to steal just a shit ton of buffs if we timed it right. There is no better option to bring, I think. So let's make this one work. Is this the way we have to go? What do we have left, offensive-wise? We've definitely done a good job. Fin Zorii, tell me real quick, because we might just overkill this and then not even risk it. For all of you guys that voted for me to get through, you know, I want you to get paid, you know? You said I could get in under the radar, and we're doing pretty good so far. Pretty damn good, lads. Brilliant Randy, thanks for the follow. Oh, I missed another follow. La Baguette ist net followed me 25 minutes ago. My bad. Sorry for missing you. Oh, Imperial Troopers. Well, we already used them. 45% win rate with Iden, so no regrets there, I guess. Lord Vader's 100% win rate, so that's comforting, I suppose. Hux Red FOTP. No, that's not going to be good. That's not going to be good. Iden Death Shore for 57 against the Finn Zorii. How very interesting. It would be cool. It would be cool because then I could just GL the last two teams. And it would use the whole Buffalo. Tell me more. Do you have any other Iden data? 20 attempts seen, people doing it with death and range, and they get their backs blown out. So there's a magic to having Shore there, or at least a Preton. I wonder. Because my worry about using this Revan team, guys, is that if things don't line up just right, you could be really super caught out. And I guess we could overkill it at that point, but then Iden's shit here anyway, and Iden's not going to be used elsewhere. Oh, Insidious is off to do his fleets now. Guy probably has something else to do this after. There he goes. He's cleared. Oh, and he even had a 2-shot Executor. Fabulous. So maybe he did set something decent, fleet-wise, or he got unlucky. We will soon find out. But his maximum score today is 1623, so if we clear, we've got him. And yeah, I think our man is just space jammed on those Inquisitors. All right. Okay, let's see Iden. Let's have at it. How fast we talking? So Dispel comes out from Zorii. She starts under stealth. I guess we go right after OG Finn, straight out the gate, 344. I can see why people were trying to get at him on the cheap with range, trying to burst it down. It's a good reason to have your Finn Relic 8, I suppose. All right, let's do it. Imperial Troopers. So we have Iden, we have Death, we have Shore. Let's talk about turn meter. 20% would be ideal. Check our stat options. 20%, a little bit of crit avoidance. It's all kind of crap at this point. I guess this health is about the best we could do. We'd be relying on the stacking offense to do God's work. They've got defensive dispels. Yeah, see? Yeah. I see what you're about, Mac. All right, let's give this a go. I'd like to see how this plays. All right. How you doing? A 1. Okay. A 2. Set the cooldowns back. Ah, that's boo. Now we're stuck here for a minute. All right. So she resisted then the cooldown increase. That's unfortunate. All right. Play it out, boyos. Yep. Bop bop. Ba 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 well, we haven't killed anybody yet, so there's no benefit in trying to use the death mark here. Nothing fancy. Oh man. So do we end up stacking up enough offense that we end up taking out Resistance Hero Finn as a crime of opportunity? Is that how it is? Or are we looking for Zorii to reveal herself and then you're trying to shit stain her all at once? I don't know, man. The thought coming to mind right now is grim tidings. Grim tidings. We don't have the shield up for ourselves. Get ready to withdraw. Yeah, we withdraw. Okay, so there's another drop. So I think that's what, drop 3? Wait, 1, 2, 3. This is 4. So this is 4. Okay, so I can't drop any more if I want the good people to get paid out. I've had my fun. So yeah, that does mean it's probably Slacker. We tried Iden, Death, and Shore. 0 plus. Comment. 1 drop. Probably should have focused only OG Finn, question mark. We ended up forced on him a lot of the time anyway. But he would have been taken care of by Zorii. So I don't know. I don't know how good that would have been. So we saw something. We saw a couple things today that worked for people last week. And we've had some of them work and some of them not. Okay. I think you forfeit out. We'll see, man. We'll see, man. All right, let's see here. All right. Time for JKR. Last light side Kron. And we go with God. This is a tough fight. Tough fight. Okay. I appreciate you, dog. So the way that we would ideally like it to go would be here, like this, into this, into, they have speed up, but so do we, so nothing really gained. They do have the crit advantage, though. That is kind of hot. Does that disadvantage us for any reason? Ooh, the evasion up, man, that is a big buffet of buffs right there. Okay, gotta go in on the man himself. Get to stepping. We don't have a lot of incentive to use the pushback there, so let's just stick with that. Stick to the script. Can use the pushback here. Not likely to stick, but it's all right. Ability block? Probable? Nah, let's just keep Grandmaster moving for the sake of it. Yep, they're trying. They are sure damn trying. We have the buff immunity. We could really stick it to them, but it would be better to basic in case we end up getting jammed up behind K2 for any reason right now. Okay, we dispelled all that crap. How's our turn meter looking? K2's going to go, Jin's going to go. Swap over to you? Oh man, wouldn't that be hot to steal the speed again? No, we already have the speed. Oh, that's ideal. That's ideal. Just a basic, if you please. Really nothing fancy there. Because we've got Direct Focus Part 2, Electric Boogaloo. Okay. How you looking with your Dispel shit? You probably got it immediately, don't you? You brat. Okay, we got this. Gotta keep her ability blocked now. That's the key until she's dead and gone. We could slap. No, I mean, we could slap. Yeah, let's slap. Slap into basic. Oh, come on. Don't fucking... Son of a fucking bitch. That was a stupid move on my part. The reactive taunt is dangerous. We have to try this, because now we have the turn meter favorable to finish. Okay. We got it. We got it. Okay. Okay. Things worked out in the end. All right. Lock him down. Send it home. Whew. That can always get hairy. Man. Okay. Slap. We take all of this. We give it the tenacity up. We do this. Who's got the thing? You got the thing. Pass it on over. Give that to Grandmaster. Let's get him topped off if we can. Slap into, back over to you. Up. Okay, and focus, and step him out, gentlemen. And lady, as the case may be. Got him. 57. Okay. Okay. All right, last two fights, two GLs to do it. We've got all the reason in the world to think we'll be okay. Lord Vader, Maul, Royal. We could take the 20%, but for my money, probably the turn. Oh, that's right. We have this. That's right. What were we using for Slacker? Ah, well, hell, that won't matter. That shouldn't matter. I mean, it shouldn't matter. It shouldn't matter. And if we're taking Slacker against this, show me people using Slacker real quick. Slacker. There it is. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Hux and Faust. Okay. So it really is what we're talking about. Yes, we do have the path to joining. You just joined. Would I recommend placing that Rey Swolo Nest team on D? I don't know that the Nest is any part of what made it wrong. It was me really fumbling the fight. Rey, Swolo, and a lot of other things would be better than Nest, I'd say. I don't think the Nest adds a lot. If he didn't have a real plan for how he wanted to use his Nest, it's not a terrible usage. Especially because he has the Nest Cron. I think that's the big reason it's here. Great, level 3. The 6, he does days. She does days, rather. And then this 9 is kind of nice, just for keeping Nest around. The stats are generally helpful to the team, so I can see why she was here, but probably not if not for the Cron, All right, let's go ahead and knock this out. Yep. Let's just do this then. Mm-hmm. Okay. So the thing is, you're just here like a jerk, and that's whatever to me. 3, 4, 5. Perfect. Okay. Let's ride it out into the sunset then. Probably can put it on auto here in a moment, but we'll see. Yep, the days that never dies. Yeah. Boy, would it be embarrassing if for any reason we couldn't kill her, eh? Yeah, we can go ahead and stack that up. That's fine. Takes a bunch of dot damage. And like this. Wow, that's actually pretty fortunate, because now we get to land this on unprotected health. Now she goes under. We bide our time. We bide our time just a little bit. Just a little bit more, I suppose. Okay. Hi there. Basic. Okay. See if it lands? No. No such luck. Okay. You're just going to stack up huge, so we can just do like this and see what other opportunity comes. Just keep doing the pushback. No reason for her to have any turns of any kind. Go ahead and reapply days. We're just looking for the right opportunity. Okay. Ooh. Oh, all right. Yeah, almost. Almost. I'm a-watching you. I'm a-watching you now. I'm a-watching you now, young man. All right. Okay. That's the droid we're looking for. There it is. 36. Okay, well, you too can two-shot a GL. Lord Vader, Maul, Royal. Using the full proper team, as it turns out. So, okay. 36, though. About as good as one might ask for. All right. We just did a quick restart. I was saying it's been a while since we did a restart, but we pulled out to handle the thing in the back. Okay. Let's talk about Finn up top. All right, as long as we don't do anything egregious, we should be okay. First order. We'll do 1, 2, 3. Oops. Okay. 2, 3. Take this. The biggest and baddest thing we've got. Oh, I mean, yeah, Tank Revive would probably be really good. offense, crit chance, crit avoidance, not bad. Yeah, why don't we sort it, I don't know, crit damage wise real quick. Offense and, ooh, 12% crit damage. Oh, that's easily the one. Crit damage, offense, and a tank revive. Sold. Sold. They don't really get to do any bonus turn meter gains because of Hawksby in there. Yeah, let's go ahead and close this out. And see what the fleet game holds. Okay. So it doesn't really matter who we do this to because Zori's just going to dispel the shit out of someone. However, the possibility now exists that you can just do this and stun like that and then reveal Zorii to us. Yes, how are you, friend? Well, we do want to go ahead and swipe somebody who is stunned for obvious reasons, but now kill her? Almost. Now kill her? There it is. Okay. Threats neutralized. Holy shit. Like, actually very neutralized. Okay. So there it is. All squads cleared. What was that? Was that 4? Did I maintain 4? Did we have any more problems? How many drops was that now? People get paid or what? 1, 2, 3 from bottom front. Because that counts. We had to 3-shot that team. 4. We did it. Party people, we did it. All right. Get you paid out. 4 or less. God's own work. All right. So, yeah, he's got the business set down, huh? All right. All right. My man. All right. Then we're going to do another quick reset because there will be no chances taken here so late at this juncture. So, Executor, Triple Attacker, Profundity in his own right, and then it was a Radis. So Radis we'll just assume to use Finalizer. Against Profundity will be Executrix. Been a little bit since I fought it. And then we have our own Profundity to take on Executor. We have Radis to clean it up if the worst should happen. We could also break up the Empire fleet if needed, if things just completely hit the fan. Again, the goal here is to clear, because our man is space jammed on Inquisitors. I taste it. It's an annoying Profundity comp. Does it change things, really? Does it change things, really? I feel like I've been seeing people talk about this. Where have I seen that? Hold on, I'm reading a couple notes here. You can check out the... I got 37 for my bet. 3% interest. Nice. Rex the Scythe Gauntlet starting comp, but we weren't ever going to be doing that. How does it work against the OG comp? I'm talking like Darth Vader, Sith Bomber, or sorry, B-28 Sith Bomber, and Palpatine. How does that affect that opener? Because then you'd have Y-Wing that comes in later. You just need 2 clean fights to win. Okay. It's true. You right. You ain't lying. All right. Interesting. Give me a second, guys. I'm watching something. I don't know if I can share it, otherwise I'd have it on screen. Yeah. Yeah, that's lucky. And what do you do? Oh, well, I mean, okay. Yeah. And you have to deal with that. And it's okay because of that. I don't know. Why is that good? Why is it good to do it that way? Okay, so far it all makes sense. Okay. Okay. Okay, this is where things get dangerous, when the second tank comes in. So you haste up. Ah, and then you're in a good position. Very interesting. Very interesting. I think it should work the same way. Iden ship has a survivability rate than Darth Vader's. So here's what I'm thinking. Allow me to make a comparison here for you, sir. My Darth Vader is Relic 8. So let's do a side-by-side about who is going to be surviving. So what, 133,000 life total. $130-ish? Yeah, like 129. So it's actually Darth Vader who's a bigger boy here, believe it or not. She has a high dodge rate. Ah, dodge chance 34%. Incredible. There is merit to that. Let's try that. So is Darth Vader actually even a reinforcement on that? Where was that? What was that? Where's the setup for that fight? Show me. No. Vader is left off of it entirely. I mean, that makes sense. Okay. So we're taking advantage of all the dodge. We run with this. Okay, no, I feel it. That's right, we need Sith first. Interesting, very interesting. So then we go with Bomber, this one. Wow, we're super concentrated here, though. Not a lot of options. Yeah, it's meant to impede that. So it does force you to commit, and you don't get to have the advantage of the split. But do we even take a third ship here? Nothing that's going to save us. And Darth Vader would be better used for some type of backup fleet if we absolutely needed to. Yeah, no, that's a good call. That is a really good call, Randy, with the dodge. That's very smart. I like that. Unavoidable stun, which is clutch. Yeah, it'd be nice. It can be resisted, though, right? Let's see how it rolls. Is there an advantage? So it'll be Cassian that comes in later. Is there any reason to bring anyone else? No. Ebon Hawk is used where? Ebon Hawk won't be used, though. Still, for want of one ship. Do I risk losing for want of one ship? No, because we won't lose. And if we do lose, we would lose before the third ship, or third reinforcement anyway. So that's the story, and I'm sticking to it. Ah, there it is. Her stun isn't unavoidable without special forces, and you only get special forces when she's brought in as a There's a reinforcement. I do remember that. Okay, boys. Dodge. Dodge, dodge. All right. Well, maybe stun. The dodge is unreal. Wow. The ability chosen by God. I mean, that's really all you can say about that there. Yep, we'll give the freebie taunt. Oh. It was pretty grody. It was pretty disgusting, I'll be honest with you. That's okay. I mean, well, it was okay. It would be a lot better if, like, all right, well, you know what? You served your purpose, and maybe that would have actually killed. So the thing is, do we bomb here because it's not the other bomber? Or do we save it? I feel like we save it anyway. Because then we can bomb out just a little bit later. Well, we need this. We need to do this for taunt-related reasons. That gets dispelled immediately because of the fire. All right, well, that's, I mean, they do be like that sometimes. Okay, yep, you do stuff. You do stuff. I'm really glad that we did that basic, honestly. Okay. Just a basic here. Then you're about to fire. It would be great to have all this swept off just in time for the reinforcement. You're going to hit pretty hard if I don't sweep it off, both of you. So let's just sweep it off and make sure that we're defensively covered. Because we've got Iden coming to the rescue to give us the chops for the rest of it. Yeah, that hurts, and we knew that was coming. I feel like it's still the right move. Iden now. Yep. Target. Ah, man, we're stuck here. Well, it do be like that. Okay, we gotta move this. Just go for the Grand Slam here. Yeah, that's the one. That's the droid we're looking for. Get on to him now. We got a lot of work to do. Not much time to do it in. Yeah, assists and whatnot. Okay, that's bad. Just calling a ton of assists out of the ship. That's bad. It's my boat. Yeah. Yeah. Please. Still not a lot of need for that, but I guess we could do it for getting all this crap off of him's sake. Yeah. Not having ability blocks seems advantageous. Jesus Christ. Just bring out the whole goddamn family. Please give me effing turns, Broham. I actually really would like one of these ships to be dead. Yeah, in time for that. But it ain't gonna pan out that way. Alright. Take the money and run. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, take the money and run. That's gonna proc you. Yup. Okay. Well, we gotta for sure clean up on this now, because we done pulled the teeth out. Not bad. Not bad. We're gonna clear. Disappointing. Disappointing, though. Yeah. Yeah. We were just gonna get decommissioned into the woods. That doesn't really do anything I care about. Yeah. No assist for you, at least. That's pretty hot. Yeah. That. Nope. Man. So close, and yet so far. Okay. So, 5 banners on that first one. I think it was that extra assist there that you saw. Put us at some disadvantage. So, Executrix will mark it red, 5+. This, I feel like if anything, that felt like we were more survivable. I felt like that was probably a little easier. What we just got a little unlucky on was the assists, which is a risk no matter which profundity comp you fight. So 1 drop, just too many assists from profundity, but Biggs up front wasn't much of a challenge with Defender there to dodge. So that's pretty hot. I will say that defender idea was probably a big preserver of our future there. Let's go ahead and knock this one out. We know how this one's got to be done. Man, this thing... Am I the only one seeing this thing, like, kind of lagging? You know what? Do I want to just restart BlueStacks real quick? Give me a sec, guys. Makes me nervous when I start to see it stutter. Don't nobody want that drama. I'm not responding to that joke, Ryan. That's a dad joke. And you don't have kids. Shame on you. Alright. Even Infinitum had the issue? Okay. That's comforting to know. At least it's not just me. My computer is not about to die. That's the good news. Speaking of computers about to die, let me crack the window so it'll get a little warm in the office. All right, back to it. Oh, you're not actually trolling me. You're talking about a legitimate rocket. Oh, okay. All right, 3 fleets standing, son of a bitch. All right, man, we got to get this. We got to get this, guys. All right, Rebels, here we go. Hope we get the good RNG, otherwise it can be problematic. Grab this, grab this. 1 and a 2 and a 3. And away we go. Gotta go after IG. Fortunately, IG's front and center. Nice and easy to go after. Man, that skipping is unnerving. Okay, here we go. Okay, little bit of assist magic there. Not as much as I would like, but there it is. Oh, thank God. Man, if that ship survives for any reason, you have such a bad time coming up for you. Let's go ahead and wiggle here. Alright, Y-Wing almost certainly dies. It's very typical that it does. Yep, okay. Well, can't say that we didn't expect that. I like the basic here. Hey, that's actually pretty cool. Because that sets up this move real nice. We could just... Yeah, see? You son of a bitch. You son of a bitch! Alright, well, you died. Well, it's okay. It's all's well that ends well. Alright, this guy is going to be a pain in my ass. Yep, okay, so that gets dispelled just in time, friend. Just in time. You there. Check out this noise. You. Dispel that. Get some assist magic there. No assist magic. Dispel's about to come in. Okay, we popped the health bar. That was the goal. Let's go ahead and health up here. Another assist. That's always fun. Okay, so he gets healed up. Dispel's off. We can wiggle now. Back on to him. Yeah, you're weak. You are weak! Ow, stop that now, damn it. If it's all the same to you, I guess I'd rather hide you at this juncture. Hey, boy. Heal. Good, good. Eh, less good. I've had better. I've had better. Oh shit. Dangerous. Can we get the assist call? Ooh, ooh. Okay. Knock his teeth out. Alright, 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 alright. Alright, 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 alright. Up, up. 1 and a 2. Many assists. Yep. AoE, you son of a bitch. This is the droid we're looking for. Suprosa, supercomputer. Okay. Okay, how about it, Profundity? You gonna give it? You stole my banner, you son of a bitch. Yeah. Alright. Okay. All's well that ends well. 71. Good. Okay. You're not actually pulling my leg. I thought that was some kind of joke. I really thought you were pulling a flim-flam on me there, my man. Alright, first order. Yeah, that is a profundity that we have to clean up, right? That's a profundity. What is it that we have remaining to deal with the remains of profundity? Well, it doesn't much matter, does it? You have Chimera, you have Radis. Okay. Well, then we could just take in Chimera. That would just destroy it. So, yeah, let's go ahead and stick to the script over here. So what is the meaning of having the Dispeller? It's probably just a straight up weaker comp, I think. This one, we would want what? You want control here, and then the Dispel later. So you don't need the stun up front. So we run like this. 1, 2, and then we take Ebonhawk here. This should be sufficient. 1, 2, 3, go. Send it. No, I'll check that out. Thanks. DM it to me on Discord if I forget here at the end of the stream. But thanks, Ryan. I will read about that. Okay. So, yeah, you want to go ahead and put this on him because he has a move that gives him TM. Now he can't gain TM from it. Okay, yeah, we expected this to happen. If you try to get too fancy here, you will be punished. So why don't we do like this? We basic into the health up. So you're going to do a bunch of shit, but it's okay if we do this here. Good. We wanted to force the cleanse. Now he's cleansed, and we have that working for us, which is okay. We basic here again because you can't critically hit him. He's got crit immunity. Now we dispel him, and now he's in a position to be destroyed. This is the juncture where we bring out special forces. Now we have stun on our side. Turn meter at 50%. We have a high probability of stun. We get ability block. It's okay. All right. Oh, Sith bomber or Sith fighter. What an unusual choice. Let's go ahead and push turn meter out from you again. Time to knock you out, if at all possible. Basic. Okay. Come on, leave Brittany alone over there. Alright. Great opportunity to do the swipe and get rid of the foresights. Yes, it gives them some benefit, but nothing I'm terribly worried about. Great to shut you down, if at all possible. Basic calling crew, get a stun maybe. Beautiful. Dead. You gon' die. Everything you love will fall to ash, young man. Crits, you say? Dodge? Yep, we knew it. Saw it. Prophetic. Saw it in a dream. It was all a dream. Alright, then we got the stun. Advantage goes to what? Advantage goes to if we... So she's going to come out and spin off the git, right? Might be just better to stick to the script and not bring anyone else out. Now we've got the offense up. She comes out to do this horse shit. Yeah, we have to get rid of you because now you're impeding our view of the intended target, which is very bad for business. Push out. Okay, no dodge. That's good. This will be dodged, but the second hit won't. Okay, we didn't get the stun. That was the outcome we were hoping for. We will take the dispel here. What does that look like? Buff immunity on you? Not right now. That would be wasteful. Tap, tap. Okay, alright. Okay, we didn't really lose anything else. So 67 will do. Very good. All right. As of now, we have won the match, but we are still going to power through this. We'll do it with the remains of the Empire. How does this work? I think only... Yeah, so this is just whatever. So you're just kind of a ship right now. You don't really do anything cool here. You're just kind of a guy. I guess, I mean, we could just use Radis instead of something super jank. One, 2, 3, 4, and then resistance-wise, we'll just bring you and Wedge, as usual. Okay.
Are you ready with that?
We've already won.
Oh, are we?
Mm-hmm. We've won. Mm-hmm. Long fight, too. Nice. Nice, Ryan. Thanks for sharing. All right, let's wrap this one up. Okay.
I like the planet in the background.
Good, good. There's
What's it called?
debuffs here. I have no idea. No idea. Okay. Spin to win. Mass assist. Big hit. That's the droid we're looking for. You. Let's lock you down. Realistically, let's just do the big hit, because we can get more... Oh, there is no other unit, though. Daze is the prudent choice. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do this. That's fine. Dispel. The ship has good survivability. Okay, okay. There it is. All right, 49 on the cleanup. Total of 54, right? All right. We got him. Radis on the cleanup. To the rescue, my friend. All right, how did we score out in the end? 1963. Grim work, but it was done. Fabulous. Nice. Now we're back up to 2 and 3. Yay! We're capable of winning matches. Yay! Okay, so yeah, if you're late here to the party, we'll go ahead and do the recap. Since we're already in fleets, we'll talk about it. Against Executor, we went in with Profundity for 71. Against Radis, we took in Finalizer for 67. Against Profundity, went in with Executrix. This comp started out with Biggs in the opener. Had a brilliant Randy here in the chat point out that, you know, Defender has a 34% dodge chance. And so since you're usually using Darth Vader there to trigger the taunt on B-28, you know, you're knowing that he's going to take damage, but then the B-28 taunt sinks in, and then you have that going for you. This way, you know, the AI is going to go after Defender as an attacker, so there will be priority for it to be targeted, and indeed it was. So B-28 was getting ignored. We were dodging attacks, and then, yeah, B-28 was very healthy at the time that we brought in ITB, and then their first move was to bring in the Y-Wing. They shredded B-28, but now we have a fresh ITB with no disrupted protection from Y-Wing or anything like that. So that was going very well. What ended up happening was Profundity, I think, just got a couple extra assists there that put it one turn ahead of us, I think, closing it out, because we pretty much had it there. Tarkin ult took it down to just Phantom and Ghost. So had we not had Profundity immediately launch us off, I think that was going to be cleaned up. Nonetheless, we took care of it with Radis. So 5 banners on the first go, 49 on the second. All right. Let's talk about bottom front. Okay. Malgus HK Malak. Let's go down there. So we went in with C, Daka Zombie for 54 banners against Maul Candy Bow. I was worried about having to use Imperial Troopers there. I used Boba and Nest with a really strong offense cron over 30% to compensate for the 30% offense that I would have at most gained from Kira's lead. So with the bonus crit damage, crit chance, and then the offense from the Kron, yeah, Ness took that out with like 2.5 minutes to spare. So no worries. All right. Lord Vader, Royal Thrawn, we used Fennec, Greef, Mando, and Mando even got fractured. But we were able to come back around. I mean, Mando getting fractured is probably the best outcome. Because if Fennec gets fractured, you've really got an issue. Because now you can't call her, and yeah. So we'll say that we got lucky on that one. 56 banners did make it pretty straightforward. DRBSF Savage. So Sith Trio had a good win rate here. Tried it. We were able to take out Savage, but then we ended up getting lapped eternally by DRBSF. So we went back in with Padme, Ahsoka, Mace. That had a good win rate. And yeah, that did not pan out at all. They got completely blown out. So very sad about how that one turned out. And then you have Padme plus one. So yeah, I used Wampa in the end to get through for 27 banners. Then so 28 total. And then Jabba, Chrysanthemum, Boushh, we went in with Aphra, BT1, 000 for 55. In the back. So against his Radis Jin K2, we did JKR Grandmaster Bastila for 57. GG Magna Droidica with the Droidica Crom. We went in with Mom Mothma, Cara, and Katarn for 56. Rey, Swolo, and Nest. So we did EP MaraJ and Starkiller. And again, so a viewer did point out that I could have started with a 20% turn meter cron, and if EP ended up being the weakest, then I could put a basic onto Rey and stop her from gaining turn meter, being able to gain buffs like the crit immunity. I've been running with that basic that gives you just a ton of buffs, but I'll be reconsidering that. Because the key to doing this fight, if you're not going to have that situation where EP goes first, is that you would want to use Mara Jade's third ability, and then her second, because the third ability will trigger crit immunity probably here on Rey, and then you get to dispel it off Rey, and once she has crit immunity removed, only then can you dispel stacks of inspiration. By doing it in the reverse order, I had to wait until Starkiller got his first turn to do the AoE, dispel all of that, and then by then, yeah, Rey had stacked up a bunch of mastery, so it was grim. We were able to, for whatever it's worth, kill Ben Solo because we killed him and then EP died. So then he didn't have the opportunity to return. So that gave us a good cleanup opportunity, which we went back in. After a lot of hemming and hawing and figuring out how we were going to manage the rest of the board, I ended up deciding to commit Lord Vader, Maul, and Royal to clean it up, and that got 56, so 1 plus 56. 1 plus 36, my bad, for a total of 37. Against JMK Cat GK, we did JMK Cat Jedi Knight Guardian, in fact. Jedi Knight Guardian, so that was pretty cool. And that was 53 banners. Against Qui-Gon JK Cam, we did Nute Jango B1 for 57. Up top, now this was pretty cool. Up top, we did a couple pretty cool things. All right, against Zorii T3 and IG88, so no tank here. Made it kind of straightforward in that respect. Bam Kuiil IG11 for 56 banners. And that's a Zorii cron, so that felt pretty good. Against CLS Chewpio C3PO, guys, I mean, I don't know how it's going to work when I encounter the guys with the Relic 9 CLS and Chewpio, but guys, JKL Hoda GK for 56. I've been looking for something. Like, that felt pretty clean. Like, we almost lost Hoda at a certain point, so maybe there's something to be said there. But, man, that worked out pretty damn well. Dengar Kuiil IG11, we went in with Veers Dark Piett for 49. Barely got that one done. Wow, we almost lost the channel point payout for you guys on that one. 49 banners, just a lone Dark Trooper at the end, getting God's work done. And then Sana, Stormtrooper Han, Cara, Hunter, Bad Batch Echo, and Tech for 57. And then Finn, Zorii, and Resistance Hero Poe. I forget what that was. I want to say that was like 35, 33, something. I forget what it was. We'll say 34 on the off chance. But basically against Finn, Zorii, Resistance Hero Poe, we went in with Iden Death Shore. Small sample size from Swugga.gg, but it was 100% win rate, so I thought I might try it to see, to see. It didn't pan out. We were not able... It might be me going after the wrong target. I mean, you think you want to go after Resistance Hero Finn. But then you're not really able to burst him down. You don't have range or anything to help you burst it down. So that makes sense. Maybe if you're going to do it at all, if you're going to do Iden, you're going to risk taking range and hope that you get that extra assist. Or you just get blown out anyway. But I'd say going with Shore as a half measure didn't pan out. Not impressed. So went back in with Slacker, Hux, and Faust. Ended up having that over at the end. 34 banners. Honestly, without something to overpower this is very, very dangerous. Got to be careful for this and that CLS. So that's it, guys. That covers everything. Let's go ahead and stump for all my stuff. If you want to check out previous episodes of the show with chapters added to ease your browsing, check out YouTube. If you want to join my community and keep up with when I'm going live, you want to chat, whatever, that's the link to my Discord. And of course, let's drop the Patreon link. All right, guys, check out patreon.com/Tassinix. For anybody that's upwardly mobile in GAC, we've got something for anybody. I have fought my way as high as rank 3 in this game, and I have acquired a lot of knowledge along the way from my betters and from picking people's brains on the side. Tons of research on GG. You know it. You see the method that I employ here. I'm happy to help my supporters, so check it out. Also, if you like that detailed OmegaBot report that I covered early in the stream, that is a Patreon level feature of OmegaBot. You can actually bundle your support here for Tassinix Gaming and get it, that OmegaBot bundle all in one sub. So check that out. We do have to thank the fantastic patrons that enable me to keep up with the Giga Krakens in as much as I do. Let me thank them real quick here. We must never leave a good soldier behind. Shout out to Darth QPPMG, Ray's Malbus, and JJ's Productions Twitch. Thank you guys so much for your support. Followed by White Wolf, Sam Vimes, Jobin4527, Sweens14, Lego Calrissian 2187, Deadpool Cal 28, Johnny Batawa, Sir Boss, and Trevor Boy Gaming. Ryan bumped up to VIP access level to take advantage of that aforementioned OmegaBot deal, and also for the mug. I haven't forgot about you, Ryan. We're going to get you sorted for Tassinix merchandise. I guess Patreon is like discontinued that sort of merchandise stuff, so that's what I've come to find out. They say I didn't activate it, but I never removed it. I never did anything to it. Now I can't find where to turn it back on. I think they disabled the stuff like the mugs. So I'm really sad about that, but we're going to make it right for you. Don't you worry. Eric Rose and Absolution, thank you so much for all your support here in the past. And of course, special thanks out here to Yoda Force in Maw Vanguard. Thanks for all your support back in the day, man. Really means a lot, especially this mic here. To Mrs. T, my darling wife, thank you for enduring another 4+ hour stream of me trying to slug it out. And you know what? At least I won this round. So better than doing a 3.5 hour stream and losing, yeah? To Dagger, right-hand man on my Discord here. He's an admin, helps out a lot in my community. Generous supporter of the stream in his own right. Really appreciate all he does. He's a big troll. We thank him. We hate him. It's all good. To Nomad's Reaper, a man who truly needs no introduction, drops in from time to time. Very generous with dozens of subs, thousands of biddies. Also, giving me some really good, useful personal advice here. Just here in my real life, and I just appreciate the hell out of the guy. Really good dude. So thanks for everything, man. All right, let's move back over to the main scene and get you guys ready to get rated out. Galaxy of Heroes, Infinite, random. Oh man, we gotta send you all to see GOM. Man, I ain't rated into GOM in a minute. We gotta send you all on over. All right, guys. You know the script here. We'll be back tomorrow night for week 2, round 3. Yeah, let me go ahead and get set up to actually raid you guys before I do all this. Operation Metaverse. Start raid. Okay, so yeah, guys, we'll see you here between 8 and 9 p.m. Eastern. I think that's how I'm going to do it. I think that's how I'm going to do it. We have the time change here on Sunday. Stay tuned on Discord for me to actually announce how it's actually going to play out. But it's like somewhere between 8 and 9 p.m. Eastern is kind of ballparking where I'm planning to do it here. Until then, it's been real. It's been awesome. It's been real awesome. Thank you so much for hanging in for the long haul. Really appreciate it. I had a fantastic time doing it. And we'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace.